it's going. Hope everything is working.
I just wonder
Alright.
what the gain
I just
initiation
figured
for
the
the
cartels
Taggers
ran.
Did I actually
Vegas.
level up?
I'm wrong.
Wait, did we level up?
Yes.
We did.
Oh, we did,
Shit.
didn't we?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
What
remember.
level are
Did you
we?
guys take your long rest yet?
12.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
did
Because
level
I'm now
up then.
Sorcerer 2.
Oh yeah, I got Hunter's Mark. That's what it was.
What did I do? Oh.
I'm
Maxed
gonna,
out my,
Did we level up? Huh? What did I even do?
yeah.
maxed out my strength. That's
So,
what I did.
I'm now Fighter 5, Artificer 2, Blood Hunter 3, Ranger 2. It's going great, guys.
I got
Oh.
expertise
This is
in
the
Will,
best way.
Will didn't expect to live this long, in case
Yeah.
it wasn't obvious.
The only downside is I feel like my character, like, there's no big steps left for the character, so by like level 20, like when you guys start getting capstones and shit, like it's gonna be really boring to play Barley, but it was fun in the beginning.
mean, you pick up Paladin, right? And just
Yeah,
start
there's-
Divine Smiting with your gun.
There's only like incremental things to do from this point out, so.
Okay,
I'm
it's okay.
saying-
We'll just have to kill Barley. I understand.
Good luck.
And
He's
then
fucking
and then
immortal.
smartly, a more optimized
Is
version.
he like? Does he have like 60 hit points?
I wish he had 60 hit points. He has 47 hit points.
Jesus.
60 hit points would be a dream.
That's crazy.
We go on a quest to get Barley some hit points.
Someone took away.
No, we're gonna go on a quest to kill somebody.
Someone
No.
took away some
You
of my
had a
max
choice.
HP.
You had a choice. That was all a choice.
Listen, baby, -1 con, roll out. Here we go. It's a dump
All right.
stat for fighter.
So yes, we are back. Last session, we decided to kill a certain dwarf, possibly warlock, named Marie. You guys stuffed her body into a bag of holding.
Oh yeah,
Follow my voice.
Forgot about that.
And you have made your way back into the city. You guys did a lot, or a couple of you did a lot of infiltration in order to find where you believe Jules and Murph may be hiding, and you are hell-bent on trying to find Jules. Is there anything that I missed out on
Yes,
what you're trying
we
to do?
burned down a boat.
I mean, you did burn down a boat, but
They burned the boat down or just set
Man,
some break.
It was just part of my arc.
you did burn down a boat. You burned down a boat. You guys were, we'll say, maybe not tricked, but you thought that you were going to meet with old Murph, and it seemed that you were being sold out to Zynar, or at least that's what it looks like was happening. You burned down the boat. ahead.
Alvlord did stock some of Old Merv's dudes, so we think we know where he's hiding out. I think it's the other
Yes.
big thing.
Yeah.
I know that for a little bit. We had Dorian in. Dorian was following Alvalor.
So successfully.
Oh, that's right.
Got kicked in the rib cage. It was fun. My question is, after you guys had burned down the boat, where was it that you were intending to go back?
I think we were
Was
going
it-
to go back to the inn, right? Because
Okay.
I read that we all went back to the mansion.
I
At
thought
the
we
end.
That's
had.
what I
I thought you
thought.
were going to the
mansion.
manor.
Yeah.
The mansion's
Oh,
always our
mansion,
meetup point,
okay.
I think.
And that was where you told. Did you told him that's where you're going to be, right? You told the lizard folk to tell Murph's men.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We told them to look for us there.
hmm
That's kind of a bad
Basically, so
idea.
they're probably gonna. So I think because it was one of those things where they told we kind of told him where we were heading there, and then we don't know they're trying to like capture us, or as far as they know, we don't know they're trying to capture us. So it kind of gives us the ability to sneak up on them while they're trying to get us. In a way,
I like
that was kind of what I was thinking when I said that.
That was the plan. That sounds.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect. So then I think we will start back up with you guys. I believe you guys did your long rest in the manor. Is that where the long rest actually happened? Because you weren't able to do it in the inn.
Did we
Yes.
take a long rest?
We
I
did.
mean, I took a long rest. I don't know about you guys.
We did. But where did we take that? Didn't we accomplish that in the end? I can't remember.
No, because you got interrupted by the
Dead people.
guys that you
Mostly dead people.
killed. They interrupted you. They tried to chloroform you.
I really feel like we went back to the inn instead of the manor, but that's okay. But
Well,
it doesn't
wherever
matter.
you guys want to be, you can be. So you made that decision now if you'd like.
I don't think we want to be.
I feel
at
like I
the
went back. And you know what? Now that he mentions it, I think we did go back to the inn. Because I thought we were like meeting back at the inn for like a rendezvous point.
Mm.
Well, let's just all decide now. Where do we want to meet? Do we want to meet at the end? I don't think it matters.
Yes.
The end's probably a good idea.
Yeah, because we can sneak up on the manor that way. Like everything's already
Yeah.
happened at the inn.
Right.
All right, so your party then meets back up at the end, and we'll say then that's where you will have done your long rest. Then it is probably late morning, and I will assume that you guys are going to share information. But with that, I will leave it to you to determine what you're doing.
Let's share information.
I burned
I
down the
didn't get
boat.
very far. I got I got made by a couple of dudes.
I'm sorry I left you in the alley to get beat.
I got roughed up a little bit.
Nice highlights, Liam.
Yeah, you like that? Here,
Oh, nice.
look at my emo kid. Yeah. Loves Newfound Glory and dyes his hair blue. So 11,
Raising him right.
11 going on 14.
Yeah, I just kind of
That's
I
not
just
what
kind of share
do.
everything
I have a
that
gun.
I just kind of share everything that happened. So pretty much the whole stalking. I don't leave any information out. So following them until I got to a house where I believe there's some sort of secret door or something leading to a larger secret base on the northwest side of the city, over the bridge. Wasn't it?
He verifies
You were
with
up
the
here.
DM.
Yeah.
It was outside. Wasn't it outside the city though?
So first you went outside the city, and then you followed somebody back, and it was
Back-
here.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it was a long friggin' following thing that I was kind of thinking he was going to give up on eventually, but where you guys went across the bridge, went back across the bridge, went outside the city, went back, and everywhere. But
You give me threads, I'm gonna pull. I'm sorry. It's just
That's classic
my
Josh.
character.
true, classic me. Now I get to
Classic
deal with
Josh.
myself. Yay!
All right.
Yeah, I relay all that information, and yeah, so I believe that's probably where, not Jewel, yeah, Jewel and Old Marf are. At least that's my best lead at this point.
Go.
So yeah,
All right, let's go. Kitty.
all right, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
We
Yeah.
don't got to worry about
Um,
the big ninjas anymore.
Yeah, we burned down a boat.
Okay, should we try to sneak up there? Are we going up knocking on the door? What are we doing?
Actually, let's take a step back real quick.
Mhm.
If we burn down the boat, could we actually say that we're kind of paying back Xionar by like insurance money means? Because I assume the boat was insured, right? And so
Yeah,
those dudes
100%.
probably made a lot of money
Yeah.
on that transaction. So just
Well,
keep
it
that
really
in our back
depends.
pocket.
It depends how new the boat was in reality, right? If they didn't have gap insurance on a new boat, right, then we could be in
Yep.
trouble. So it's
Mhm.
there's variables and
Hopefully-
variables here.
Hopefully their business manager was good and sold them Gap.
Yeah.
What if the bank is the one providing the insurance though?
Ooh, yeah, layers on layers here, guys. It's like a
uh-oh.
fucking cake.
Even when the bank provides it, it usually comes out of an insurance company. They say it's the bank, it's the insurance company.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So
Cool.
Josh answers no. We can't pay down our debt via insurance fraud.
Now, if you want to try to talk to the representative from the bank, that is between you
Do I-
five and the bank. Well, I guess you
have
four and the
his-
bank.
Do I have his phone number?
No.
Oh, okay.
Here's the sending stone.
We still don't know anything's happening. We haven't seen anything. Let's not worry about it. Okay. All right,
All right.
giddy up.
Um,
I
So
don't
you guys are
think
going
so.
straight there? You're
I
not
don't-
going to the manor, you're just going straight to the hideout?
Yeah, I do.
you want me to pass without a trace us?
Yeah, I mean,
That would probably be a
do we
good
want to
idea.
sneak in though? There's some very unsneaky people here.
I mean,
But
if we
I thought
could,
it was
if we
gonna
could be
pass the door
magically
through.
compensated for.
Okie dokie.
We can also sneak up to it, do some recon, and then break in once we know what's in there. If we want to go guns blazing at that point.
It didn't work out great for us last time we did it, but I'm willing to do it again.
We didn't have pass without a trace.
Okay, let's giddy up then.
All right.
Everybody
All
has
right.
plus 10 to stealth.
My lowest on stealth right now is a 31. Do you want me to roll? Just curious.
Jesus. Is that
Hey,
with pass that or trace?
my
No.
10? No.
You
My
add
10
to that.
So I got a 20 on stealth as a
Okay.
very non-stealthy person.
I was like, brother, we need to talk about your character.
And
Although that
also
would be
means
hilarious.
if you did not know, they cannot track us by magical means.
Okay.
Was it magical means or non-magical means?
Checks cannot be tracked. Oh, except by magical. Sorry.
There we go. Encyclopedic knowledge, go. It's fine, guys. I just sit around and I memorize the PHP.
But we also
There
leave
you
no
go.
tracks or other traces of our passage.
So pretty much. All right. More
Hold
stealth.
on. Yeah, I'm beyond 20 is not working right. Hold on.
I'll roll just for funsies.
29.
Oh.
Oh, my math's wrong. 26.
Damn, I have disadvantage. I still got 25.
Wait, seriously? I rolled without disadvantage and I got the lowest? Oh, no. Me and Barley tied. Okay, fine. I feel a little...
Like with a
Around
plus 8,
supposed
I
to
got
be-
a 10. Hot damn.
Why
you got
did I
20.
not get...
So nobody is below a 20.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
I'd say that's a success for a spellcast if I ever saw one.
So I'm gonna ask for some perception checks from everybody though.
I have a passive of 24. I'll roll.
Yay.
You gotta. Josh is silently figuring out how to kill Alvalor on this mission.
That's a 20. That should be a 10 plus.
During your rolled deception, perception.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
19.
I mean, what was your plus?
There.
Why is reliable talent not coming through right now?
Anyways. All
That's
right.
why.
So a couple people noticed a couple things. You said yours is what, Roddy? Alvalor's
24.
is 24. Jesus Christ. Okay. So all of you notice that there seems to be, as of today, a slightly increased presence of flame cultists around the area.
What the fuck?
Hey.
We left a power vacuum.
The other thing you notice is you don't see nearly as many pickpockets around.
That was, that's Old Murph's people, right? The beggars?
Beggars are his people. The pickpockets are not his people.
Those
Oh,
that's
that's
to me.
okay.
You don't see any change in the amount of guards who are around.
Okay. That's interesting.
Duly noted.
All right, so
I don't think
you
I
guys,
want to do anything about that right now.
It's your people. And I clap him on the on F's back.
Are the cultists just like milling about, or are they
We just
like what are they doing?
So you see there's a few who are standing on corners like talking about the transgressions of mankind, purity of fire, blah blah blah. You see some are trying to recruit others to their cause.
Praise flame Jesus.
You're saying we see less pickpockets or none?
You see very few pickpockets compared to what you've normally seen through the city.
Okay. What's the other guy's name? Old Murph and
Jimmy.
Toes or
Nine
something?
toes.
2 toes. 9 toes.
Seems like another thread that we should probably leave alone for now.
So you guys make your way over to near where that the hideout was, or at least where Avalor believed the hideout was. Are you guys going straight up into that alleyway where the entrance was? Are you trying to find an area to watch? What are you doing?
I mean, I can use the telescope if you guys want me to scout the place inside the house.
Please.
Okay. So I
Just we
want to
don't
climb
have
on a.
surprise guards.
Yep. I want to climb on a roof, kind of looking at the house, and then set up my telescope
Rodney, how many times can
stealthily.
you use that thing a day? The ghost.
I think it's
vision?
once or twice a day. Let me double check. Inventory. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Underground advantage perception checks made at a distance of a quarter mile. In addition, twice per day.
Ah, okay.
And I get advantage on perception checks.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So yeah, we'll say that you're able to set up in the same area you had done it previously, and you set up your telescope.
Okay. And after 5 minutes, I start looking through and trying to see if I can, what I can see, guards, stuff like that.
You see literally the exact same thing you saw the previous night. You don't see any changes to the inside.
Can I do a check for like, see if I see any secrets or door, anything that might look out of place?
I believe last time you had noticed 2 areas where you thought that there were secret doors. They look to be the exact same.
That's right.
It looks like there's nothing. It looks like either there was no movement on the inside since you've been there, or whatever movement there was, nothing had changed.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can tell if the place is being watched from the outside?
Go for it.
I rolled it anyway.
So you can tell that near, like fairly nearby, down the street, there are some people who are kind of milling about in a manner that makes you believe that they're there just to make sure that no one's entering without that shouldn't be. These guys are dressed. 2 of them are dressed like guards.
How many are there? Just 2?
You see 3 total. At least you see 3 total that you believe are watching out, but you see 2 are dressed in guard uniforms that are not leaving that area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I tell everybody.
All right, yeah, I come back down and kind of relay that nothing's changed from the last time I looked.
So if we do this, somebody's going to be alerted. I can't tell if they're going to alert anybody else a certain way, or they're going to just try to come at us.
I just played Ghost of Tsushima, so all we need are some firecrackers. We just throw them on the other side of those dudes. They'll be distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody sit in a bush and whistle.
Oh, actually,
I mean, realistically though, can we just like prestidigitation some like noise or something, make them look the other way, and then
I can druid craft some shit. How far? 30 feet.
Pixel cause some havoc. Start tossing up tents.
Thunder and lightning.
So,
Whatever's-
with invisibility, you lose invisibility when you attack. I feel like throwing something is pretty much the
Yeah.
same.
not if you're just saying that he throws it for fun and it just happens to hit someone.
Splash damage.
I mean, I could just try the druid craft and make a loud boom behind them to get them to look the other way.
Cool. I get ready to rush to the house stealthily once that goes off.
All right. So I want to ask the kind of boom that you're doing, because druid craft, my understanding has to be like nature in essence, right?
Yeah, like I said, thunder and lightning.
Oh, thunder
Like
lightning.
so, like a lightning bolt hits like right behind them.
All right. I'm assuming that you convey this plan to everyone. You guys are ready to rush the door when that happens.
Sure.
Oops.
All right. You need the presentation and you to roll for. I want to say it's going to be a performance style thing, unless you can convince me it's something else.
It's a spell that I cast.
Yeah, but you need to cast it in such a manner that this really is going to convince people to not look long enough for you guys to actually get there.
After I do the boom, I mean, essentially, if you heard something that sounded like a lightning strike that landed right behind you, you would turn around, right?
You're saying that you guys are able to get to the door, get
I'm not done yet.
inside.
I'm
Okay.
not done yet. I can then cast it again when they turn around and create a floating golden orb.
Okay.
You don't think that would capture their attention for
Mhm.
giant boom, floating golden orb, just out of their reach?
All right, buddy. You can do it.
Don't let him trick you, Chris. Lean in. You got this. He's mind gaming the shit out of you.
Never use this goddamn spell. Let's use it now. Come on.
That's
All right, let's
fair.
go.
All right. So you prestidigitation the essentially a lightning bolt striking down the ground behind them, and you see as they all turn around to check out what the source was. And so, is everyone moving immediately when they turn around? Or are you waiting for him to do the ball before you run?
I have my hand on F's shoulders so as to gather key movement cues from him.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys begin running towards the door. As you guys are running towards the door, the giant ball appears directly out of reach. You guys make it to the door.
Pull my
Who is
lockpicks.
first? Do what?
I'm gonna pull my lockpicks, investigate the door, and then start opening it.
Okay. You hear as not just you hear as a bunch of screaming is coming from the area where the lightning bolt hit. I'll go ahead and for the investigation, you can tell that it's locked. Or can I get an active investigation check?
Sure.
Okay.
21.
All right, and you can tell that there are no locks that are in place for it. No locks, sorry, traps. So you
Okay.
can go ahead and pick the door.
Bloop.
All right. While you're in the middle of picking that lock, you hear some rushing and screaming, and eventually someone says, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" You can see that two of the members ran from the orb in fear towards the door to go inside.
We were just trying to find a place to hide after the sound.
I nod vigorously.
We were
I cast
we were just
Bunker.
trying to. We don't know what that was. Well, aren't you guys guards? What are you supposed to be doing? Aren't you supposed to be checking that out? Do you want deception on that, or
No.
okay?
You don't hide from things by picking locks into people's houses.
Did they see me picking locks?
How else are we supposed to hide
Yes.
inside? I don't understand.
What? Oh, we needed to get inside. The door was locked.
Is it unlocked?
It is now.
Let's go inside.
I opened the door and I waved them in. Come on, quick, quick, quick.
Roll deception.
How's a 28?
They look at each other and they go in with you.
Okay. So we all go in, and I shut the door and I lock it.
What
They
would these
kind of
guys'
gather their
average
breath.
days like if this is just a believable everyday occurrence?
Do we still
They,
have the chloroform towels?
I got some.
Because I think we
Wait.
pocketed them, didn't we? Or I
They
think
look at each
Oh,
other.
Barley took all of
Yeah,
them.
Barley
but
has
that
them
was
all.
for
Okay.
personal reasons.
Yeah. It was, I was looking for an edge here.
okay.
So after they get
That was
inside,
close.
after you guys get inside, one of them looks up to you and he goes, "I recognize you. Old Murph's looking for you."
We got the message, so we were on our way to come talk to him, and then we heard the sound and rushed in. We thought somebody was after us again.
We've been out waiting for you guys to appear so we could bring you in.
We were nervous. We got attacked last night, and we ran, and we were in hiding, and then we just, we came here to speak with Old Murph.
We're pretty self-sufficient. We bring ourselves in.
We don't know what this is, guys. We're just in there.
Mhm.
Can you, if he wants to speak to us, can you take us to him?
He nods and he motions to the other guy who walks into the other room, and you hear a couple of like thudding on the ground, and then you hear the door kind of swing open, and you hear some muffled talking in the other room, and then you hear a shout, "All right, this way!"
That way?
And we do it.
Yeah, we go whatever way. Was it down?
Yep. Yeah. So
Was
it's
it trap- I was
it's
confused.
it's trapdoor. It's exactly where
Okay.
one of them thought you thought one of them were under like a rug.
Yeah,
And you go down a ladder, and you are led into what looks like a fairly small hallway that has 3 like offshoots for what seem like rooms, and you are led to the furthest room, which is on the left. And you see there's one guy down there. The guard stayed upstairs, and he knocks on the door, and you see it's like a little peephole thing opens up, and he says, someone says, "What is it?" And he says, the guys Murph's looking for." And you hear some bolts, and the door opens. And inside of the room is a large circular table. You see, as you are, well, I guess, are you guys just going in, or are you doing anything beforehand?
I mean, how many people are in there?
Well,
Not-
Mike, are you
Not
yeah,
enough.
are you gonna go in to see, or before?
He wants to know if we're buffing or not.
So if you're just going in, then yeah. So you, as you're walking into the room, you see it's a fairly large circular table. You see, some shelves, like cupboards, things like that. And you see there is Murph sitting at a table. Next to him is Jules, and you see a couple of other individuals. One of them you remember from the night that you were in the inn. Fairly eccentric looking man. And one fairly ornately dressed, what looks like a guardsman, and that's it.
Okay. Can I do
Hell,
a
and well
perception
met.
check to see if there's any like extra entries, like any other way somebody can get in or out?
Wait, what check?
Perception. Just kind of look around
Yeah.
to see if there's any sort of. Okay.
That's fine.
Josh, are these tunnels?
These
It's a 19.
these do look like they were or tunnels that were dug out and formed to make like little hovels under the ground.
Okay, so like I've got a lot of rock walls and stuff.
Mhm.
Not wood.
I mean, there's some like wood that's put up to ensure that
Oh.
nothing like braces and falls, but like there's a lot more rock than there's
No,
wood.
rock is good. Rock is good.
Yeah.
I'm okay with rock.
Less flammable. Mm-hmm.
But
It does
transmute
not-
rock is still a spell.
You do not see that there's any other way out of this room.
But there can be. You need there to be.
So yeah, as you guys are coming in, Murph says, hello. It's so great to see you all.
Is it?
Yes.
I heard you were
so
looking for us.
I was gonna say, are we letting this whole thing
Let it-
just play?
Yeah,
out?
let it play out. Let's see how it goes.
I'd like to sit down with my back to the door, like on the opposite side of the table with my back to the door, like near that
Okay.
exit.
Yeah, you guys gonna sit, stand? What are you doing?
I
mean, is there- if
sit
there's chairs-
uneasily.
I'm gonna
But
lean
I-
against the
but I-
back wall.
I drag the chair out, like doing that, like long, like nails on the chalkboard squeal.
Just
Bridget
because
slowly
I
watches.
just because I forgot, it'll just make me look weird. I'll reach into my sack and talk to my potatoes.
What?
It's a
What do you
thing.
want?
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
it's really...
I brought you underground. How do you feel about that? Excellent. We'll just go with that for now.
Leave us here.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You owe us. Leave us here.
I think that's the first
Never saw
4
that-
in like
never
2
saw that
years.
before.
Mhm.
Let's go. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good right now. Like shaking.
So yeah, as you guys start sitting down, Murph looks towards Jules, who's sitting to his left, and he says to you all, "Jules has informed me about everything. I can't thank you enough for dispelling the curse that witch has put on her."
We're happy to
heroes.
help.
How much is that worth to you?
What are you looking for?
Well, we have a loan with the Ninja Bank that would be great to pay off.
Actually, he should know about that. Didn't you sell us out to the Bank of Sinar?
Damn it! I thought we were letting this play out.
We did. That's far
Okay.
enough.
I don't know if selling out is the right words. I figured you guys could take care of them. I don't want them snooping around my city.
You
How much
wanted
did
us
they
to
give
take care of them?
I did.
Good news,
Sorry.
everyone.
Mhm.
Can I roll insight? I feel like he's bullshitting me right now.
Go for it.
19.
You believe him.
Okay. Kind of a win-win, right? So if we got captured, you get paid. If we didn't, you
Well,
get Zinar out here.
admittedly, I was hoping that you wouldn't be captured because I think that you can help me with the city.
You know who I am, don't you?
I do.
I'm assuming you know what I want.
It's all yours.
I'm confused.
What's the catch?
Well,
I'm ready to parlay. I want transparency.
it's very simple, actually. With the end of Maria, and soon the end of Jimmy Nine Toes, it seems that there's really going to be only one faction left in the city.
Oh, why is Jimmy Nine Toes going to be ended?
Well, he could either agree to join with me or face the consequences of his actions.
Oh, did the pickpockets not want to join up?
No, they thought that with the end of Maria that they could take hold of the city, not realizing that my granddaughter here had more sway with the gods than they did.
So we've heard. I wink at Maria.
Jules. Maria's a
Yeah,
corpse inside a bag of holding.
I mean,
He
So
opens
we
the bag, winks.
6 of one, you have a dozen of another. It's fine.
I mean, so we think, right? Like, as far as we know, the simulacrum could have been what disintegrated. Jules can still be Maria, or like she houses Maria's soul. My point is, I wink at who the GM is going to acknowledge as Maria. Big brain
What?
move. God damn
So
it.
you open a bag of holding and you wink inside of it. You can see as Murph looks
Wow.
visibly confused.
So
How's
Don't
Jules
mind
appear
him.
right now? Is she like withdrawn? Like what's going on? Is she just kind of there chilling, or does she look like she's being coerced?
I can roll insight.
Okay.
Mhm.
God, if I could roll over a 10, that'd be real nice. 19 again. All right. Everything's been below 10.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. She looks a little standoffish, but I don't know if you would say she looks coerced.
With us or with
With
old Murph?
We'll say about the situation in its entirety.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So is this meeting still happening?
How much your aim moves when you're reloading the gun.
Which meeting?
The one where everybody was supposed to get together in the old town hall
Okay, so I guess
You
first,
have a
are you asking that in
council-
character, or are you asking
Yeah,
that
in,
as?
no, in character, yes.
Well, now that the person who was calling for the meeting is no longer here, no?
I mean, the person was a problem, but the idea is still solid, don't you think?
The only people who would be interested in this meeting are me and Jimmy, and since I'm waiting for him to give me an answer as to whether he'd like to join with me, there's not really a need for a meeting.
It's just him, Jewel, and the guard, right, in here right now. Okay.
We just murder him.
Why is that they can offer the solution, but whenever I do it, like, oh, he's going on a killing spree again.
Because I wasn't serious.
I mean, we don't know that though.
You don't.
So-
I'd like to keep you guessing.
I'm personally worried that it is serious, but hey, I know y'all are fucking capable of fucking monsters.
Murph, what's the plan? You're just gonna take Maria's spot?
The plan is simple. I think that she had a great idea and was going about it the wrong way. I think that with the use of the resources that the city has, not only can we turn it into a thriving metropolis, we can use this in order to help with the evil that is spreading. And I think that with your resources, with your newspaper, we can probably convince everyone here of the necessity to rally behind some sort of centralized power to protect, well, the city.
So are you a better choice than Maria? I don't like. This is just the same speech all over again.
I don't know if I'm a better choice, but you've already taken care of her, haven't you?
Yeah, you'd think that'd make you a little worried, but here we are.
Who else are you courting? Because there's some old acquaintances I see roaming around the city.
I'm not pleased about their appearance in the city. I haven't had any opportunity to speak with whoever their leader, reverend, whatever he calls himself is.
They're not dangerous. Just and
Personally, I would be happier were they not in the city, but I don't know if I have any power over that.
well, so if you just walk around and you notice the lack of pickpockets being in the void being filled by those people, there's the devil that you know and the devil that you don't.
So which are your brethren?
Neither of them.
I think at this juncture it would make more sense to return power to the people. Perhaps hold democratic elections?
If what you say is true and there is a giant increase in the amount of the flaming zealots, I don't know if that will necessarily give anyone power other than them.
I actually tend to agree with old Murph on that one.
Quick question: so them coming in, they're able to? Well, I guess they can like vote as far as because right now they're they're like refugees, aren't they? Sort of.
Yeah.
We haven't had voting in such a long time. I don't know if there are any rules.
I'm
The rules would
fairly
be what we make
sure-
for them.
I'm fairly sure traveling refugees would not.
But what
maybe.
about those who have joined their cause locally? They could vote.
That'd be their choice.
How about people in jail? Can they vote?
Also, if that's the
I
will,
really don't know.
if the will of the people is to put one of these people, then that's their choice. That's people gotta make their own choices.
I vote to make Barley king of the city.
I also vote that. I would be terrible at it, but There'd be a lot of partying.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Listen,
So it's better than the choice we're presented with right now.
well,
Yes.
my offer to you would really be this: if you were to help me seize control of the city, not only
Via
will I
propaganda and
ensure-
lies.
Whoa, also
No,
hard.
no propaganda.
Hard S, by the way. Don't love the C's statement.
No propaganda, no lies. The intention is to inform the populace of what is happening outside of the city, something that my understanding from speaking with my granddaughter here is something that Maria did not want people to know about. And let them know that we intend on aiding the rest of the world.
Oh, I agree. Let them know with what's going on outside the city, but then let them choose how to act. That would be the right course of action. But the people who are the figureheads, who are supposedly who have been kind of there as puppets, have those seats actually fill with decision makers and let the people decide, as it
My
was
worry-
before Maria took over. Maria.
My worry is allowing the people to choose figureheads that are no more than zealots that believe that burning themselves in corruption might not be what is best for the city. I've heard the news of what happened at Evans Watch.
What news did you
I-
hear exactly? What do you mind? We haven't heard anything.
I don't.
Didn't you
Anything
guys
about
have
these
like a...
Mhm.
Okay. Evans Watch stood valiantly as the corruption spread. Slowly as the corruption spread, and people started fleeing the city, it was those Church of the Eternal Flames that, instead of fleeing with everyone else, set the city and everyone in it on fire. And it did not halt the spread of the corruption. How they managed to get here, I have...
Oh, you see, when they set themselves on fire, they actually get reborn again.
Is that,
Sounds like pretty powerful magic to me.
is
Sounds
that
like
real?
something that is not beneficial for the city and the
Can I do an
populace.
insight roll?
It's real.
Yeah,
we observed it. We only observed
leader.
one of them doing that, by the way.
Oh wait, no, he snatches the body. He burns somebody else.
Yeah, he
and
burns
then
someone else and
Body
takes their
snatcher.
body. Yeah.
transferred
So-
his essence into his body.
You know, we don't want the fire church in charge, but I also don't want old Murph in charge. Like,
Yeah, what's to stop that from happening even if you are in charge? If you've got
I
a
think-
problem with zealots overrunning, just people turning into zealots and overrunning and burning down the city,
You're
how
just
is
gonna
you being
make
in
a
charge
giant-
versus other people in
a
charge?
giant wall around the city, potentially, spending billions of taxpayer dollars.
I think you and Jimmy need to work together, and you also create a nice checks and balance system against one another.
He considers for a moment. I don't necessarily disagree with you. My worry is that Jimmy is not going to see how reasonable such a position is, and I haven't heard from my men who went to go speak with him.
And I guess we should. You may actually trust us.
Yeah, his guards were really just top of the line, so your guys might not have been able to make it through. So
I also saved his life.
I genuinely believe that my men may have made it through. I'm just worried that they didn't make it back.
Gotcha.
I'm voting that we just create a power vacuum. Take out the head fire priest, take out old Murph, take out Jimmy, whatever.
It's kind of what we do.
Create a power vacuum and see who gets, see what cream rises to the top here.
I'll tell you what.
American foreign diplomacy.
I just
what
like
if we get him? We need a neutral spot. I mean, I
Oh my
guess
god, this
that-
is Maria's plan all over again.
that manor that we were using, old Duff's place. If we can get him and send word to you, can we meet there,
Wait, get him.
Jimmy?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Who was that guard we met on day one in this city? Let's make him the king of the city.
Oh my god,
Oh,
what was his name?
Benji. I remember
Benji.
Benji.
Let's make Benji the king
Yo.
of the city. That would be fantastic. That's my vote. Guys, what do you guys think about Benji?
I
He seemed like an
approve.
upstanding young man.
Yeah, I just think he'd do some good stuff, right? All he needs is a path cleared.
If you believe that you can get Jimmy Nine Toes to work,
Good
with
old
me,
Barley the Kingmaker.
Hell yeah, buddy.
I will.
Yeah,
I will leave that. I will leave that to you. My worry currently is if the church is able to overtake the city, that there won't be any independent city left.
I'm just curious of how you plan on keeping that in check, even if you are the one in charge.
Well, it
What
would
is
start
what's
with
your
kicking
plan?
them out of the city.
There it is. Okay. What makes you think they'll leave?
I don't, but the alternative is
That
You killed
Leave or
him.
death?
That dude's a super
Is
powerful
that pretty
wizard.
much
I
what
don't
it is?
think you're gonna be able to kick him out. He's a level 20 wizard.
I'll tell you what you can do if you're good at deception. If you think you can lure him out of the city and then defend the city after they're out, I would try to spread rumors and word that a red dragon has landed somewhere nearby.
okay.
They
I
think
wouldn't
they're
be.
summo-
I
they
wouldn't
think
be
they're
opposed
summoning
to
one
finding
here.
land for them. If they're looking for their own place, I wouldn't be opposed to trying to help them find such a place. It just should not be the city.
There we go.
I've heard this argument before.
No,
We like
Alright.
this, but live somewhere else.
I mean, I think we should try to get you and Jimmy together. See if we can help that, so we can move on with our main missions. We've spent a lot of time here.
No.
Or you have.
I mean, honestly, still less time than it took for us to carry the crystal to Latherton.
Not
So-
true.
That was like 2 months, buddy. That was a lot.
Yeah, that was 2 months, but that was only 4 sessions. This has been like 12.
4 sessions to bring a crystal from point A to point B.
Well, that was including getting the crystal and then doing the side stuff when you were carrying the crystal. There's more stuff going on.
All right.
I think.
So-
So yeah, we'll just go after Jimmy Nine Toes and then. Have
What's the
him.
best way we can
Go
send
for me.
word to you?
If you just tell me a time that you want me to be at the manor, I can be there.
This is so difficult to schedule though, because we don't know what his availability is, and we'll just be going to, maybe we'll use a doodle form or whatever it is. Like, we'll send a doodle to everyone. How about you just go to the manor now and wait, and we'll
Yeah,
bring him to
yeah,
you.
I was just gonna say, we'll just go get him.
Let's take the options out of the mix here. You go to the manor, and we'll bring Jimmy Nine Toes to you now.
Unless you have a setting stone you want to give us.
I
Do not.
I don't want to
Damn it.
introduce that magic into this world.
he will go and wait by the manor.
Okay.
Alright.
Or in the manor, wherever the hell you want him, but he'll wait in a place that is better. Honestly, his I guess he can just say it. My worry was twofold. Number one, Maria seemed hell bent on killing us, and second, I wasn't entirely sure what your intentions were.
Entirely honorable.
Neither are we. It's fine.
So,
We're just winging it. It's fine.
with that understanding, yes, I can wait in the manor for you and Jimmy to arrive.
All right.
Should we guys all leave together?
Mhm.
And I guess, I don't know, do you guys walk towards the manor with him? Do you just kind of start heading towards Jimmy's place? Are you splitting up?
So,
What are you doing?
I'm going to actually leave Pixel to stealth hover over him and just monitor his
I think we should just leave a person with him to keep him in check. Like, I don't. Do we trust this guy?
Do you not?
He's pretty trustworthy.
He's like a good stand-up fellow.
We think that this dude is trustworthy.
I think his motives are.
then,
I trust
then
that his- I
Maria's
trust
motives
that
were
he'll-
trustworthy too, and we corpsed
Yeah.
her. So, like, it's the same motive. It's the same. Everyone, there's a power vacuum. Everyone's taking a grab at it.
Yep.
I think we
Yeah,
bring
but
him and
this one
Jimmy
is a
Nine-Toes
level
in, and
20
we burn the
warlock.
fucking mansion down. Who's a level 20 warlock? Old Murph?
Yeah.
Well, then why don't we pit him up against a level 20 fire wizard? And whatever the fuck
I
Jimmy
said,
Nine-Toes is.
I said that he is not a level 20.
Oh, not a level
warlock.
20.
You do. I just want to make sure you do recall that the first time you met him, he did notice Pixel.
I was going to point that out to him.
Yeah, everyone in the
You're
city has
not
true sight.
hiding
Everyone
anything.
in the city has noticed Pixel.
Yeah.
That's not true.
I will just go with him if you guys want. Just send a guard. I mean, do we think we're going to see resistance from Jimmy Nine-Toes?
I
Yes.
don't know. I mean, the man's all holed up in there. Murph's guys aren't coming out. I don't know what it's going to be like.
I think they got a whole
I-
standoff situation going, and I think we should go in like to bear, or for bear.
We might never find Old Murph again once we let him out of our sight, right? Like we found this hidey hole, and if he decides not to go to the mansion and dip instead, do we ever find him again?
Sure,
Hopefully.
because we'll.
I think
the plot demands it.
I think he's honestly looking for my help,
Mm.
so I think he wants to sit
Okay.
for this.
All right, then let's go. We'll go scoop Jimmy then.
My other thing is I kind of wanted to talk in route because I kind of have an idea, but I don't know what you guys are thinking. So,
Are we going, back there?
We typically don't, by the way.
We just.
I
might.
guess my thing is, so I think we offer an alternative when we have them both at the table, where we basically. So I know people who I think there are people in the town who hold like these fake positions of power. Who I think we just kind of give them back their positions. Allow them to start running things again, kind of set up a democracy, but allow for a while, allow Jimmy and Old Murph to continue their operations and even work with the council for a little bit, maybe even give them a favor. But once things have settled and been reestablished, and maybe, I don't know what the deal with this church is, but once maybe that's taken care of, then that's kind of the end of their operations. That part we don't have to tell them.
Actually,
But
I have an idea. Have we gotten that far away from Murph yet?
I'll say yes.
No.
Oh wait, is someone going with Murph? Hold on.
No.
No, I want to.
no.
Okay.
I want to turn around and backtrack. I have an idea to get Jimmy to come out because I mean, there's us. This is great. Can Jules come with us as a sign of good faith?
Sure.
Oh, well. Okay.
I want to just separate the two of them because what she looked resigned, so this lets her actually talk without. I'm not
Mhm.
great at questioning, but it.
Yeah.
At least I.
So I'd like to ask you. So I kind of look at Jules. I'm like, so what do you make of all of this?
Honestly, I don't know.
That's not helpful, Jules.
I have-
dig deeper.
I have had control of my mind again for maybe half a day.
I make a note that
But-
Jules is going to need some therapy after this. Like, we got to let Old Murph know. Dr. Frown
My
Smasher.
question is, do you really? I mean, at this point, you're trading in one master for another. The other one was controlling you, but now it looks like Old Murph's kind of using you too now.
I trust that he has the best interest of the city. I think that Maria thought she did, but the way she was going about it was wrong.
What's the difference?
I haven't seen him try to use the guard to attack the others.
He hasn't had the power to.
He does right now through me, and he didn't do it when he had the chance.
What do you think he's going to do if that power is challenged?
Better yet, if you're in charge of the guards, what will you do when the time comes?
I don't want innocent people hurt.
So
Who
if
decides-
finds
the
innocent?
people in the church decide not to leave, would you enforce rounding up refugees and pushing them out of the city, or worse, killing them?
You're really putting this person to the test here with some moral quandaries.
No, true
Congratulations
political
on
alignment
getting your
test,
mind
right?
back.
Maybe we should have left her a vegetable.
Jesus.
Here, put this necklace on.
You notice she is still wearing the necklace, but it doesn't have that glow anymore.
No.
Oh yeah. So the answer question goes, I really don't know.
What if the power went back to the people you're trying to protect? Wouldn't that be preferable?
What if it went to
It
Benji?
would
Do you know
be.
Benji?
Benji, the gate guard,
Yeah,
works in
he's-
Northern Gate.
he seems great. What do you think about King Benji?
I don't know if he'd be a good king, but he's a nice guy.
That's half the battle. I haven't seen any of those other nice guys around here.
I guess ultimately my question is, if we decide, if the decision came down to putting the power back into the hands of the people, would you support that?
I would, but I agree with my grandpa. What if the people are currently being brainwashed by the church? What happens then?
I feel like having one person decide what's best for the populace is normally a dangerous path to go down. If the people happen to start conforming to whatever this is and start thinking that's the way to go, then that's their choice. But I feel like there's other ways to combat that than just forcing and or killing people in the city. So that's the moral quandary I have, or dilemma I have with. And I also don't know. Honestly, I don't know enough about the church to pass judgment on them. But do you?
I know the reports that we heard from Evan's watch.
Oh, let's maybe go. Let's get everybody at the table and then we can discuss this. But at least I know you're open to the idea of making the morally right choice.
I mean, at least if it's a council of 3, her, Jimmy, and Murph, it might be a good balance.
That doesn't sound like a good balance having her there, though.
She's
just a.
I feel like we need more. I don't mind having them. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. There's always Underbelly in charge running something. I don't mind having them
rats
as a
all the way
part of
down,
that,
buddy.
but it needs to be a part. We need more people in charge.
Can we go to Zynar and find one of those smart rats and bring it here to run the city? Because they seem to got their shit together. So we'll let them run the city too.
Can I just ask, have any of your characters actually experienced democracy? All right.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see Jimmy. Do
No,
we
but
want
we
the
haven't
back door or the
experienced
front
Euron.
door?
I mean, there's no point making a plan until we talk to Jimmy because whatever the
Yeah,
fuck we plan,
let's go get Jimmy.
Josh is gonna derail it anyway. So
True.
The other option is we just get them in the room and kill them both. So
I vote. That's.
I kind of assumed
plan
that's
for-
what was gonna
yeah,
happen, I'm
A
not
plan
gonna
for me,
lie.
buddy. Power vacuum.
which, by the
this
way,
shit.
Again, Maria's original plans.
Yeah, but she's dead too. So now we're talking true power vacuum. Like who's the
Then we gotta.
Who's
we,
like
then we
the-
gotta spend more time setting the city up.
who's the 5th most powerful gang lord in the city, right? If we knock out all the rest of them.
The graffiti
you guys
artist,
at this point.
obviously.
Hell yeah, buddy. We could just be in charge
we're
of
the
all
first.
the
Are you
cities.
kidding me?
Yeah. I think it's
Um,
it's Alvalor. Does he stay to run a city? Yeah, how about can you tell us
They don't
about
know. I'm starting a gang right now. Nobody knows yet.
tell us about your dad, Alvalor. Does he want to run a city? Like, this is a newspaper
Oh, the
empire,
Dawn?
right?
You know, we actually don't know a whole lot about Alvalor. He could actually be the most evil out of all
That's
these people.
Very true. He is a rogue who comes
I
in
am-
territory.
Incredibly trustworthy. You should roll an insight check. Don't roll deception. I mean persuasion.
So which way are we going? Are we going the back way or the front way?
You can just go the front, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've got nothing to hide now.
Those back 8 guards were too strong.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Jimmy knows us too. We already saved his
Yeah,
ass.
I
multiple
believe they
times.
told
That's
you
right.
to go to the front next time anyway.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did say don't do that again.
Like, the fuck's wrong with you guys? So, all right.
Hey, it
so
worked.
you guys make your way there. Gonna get perception checks on the way there.
24. No, unless you want me to roll. Let me do active.
I feel like it's.
I mean, I can just do the 24. It's fine.
I feel like it's
Ooh,
perfunctory
okay.
for any of
Yeah.
us to do anything when Alphalor's around. Like, we don't
Oh,
roll
sorry.
any social dice. No, we just don't roll social dice. It's fine. Like,
I mean, I crit failed my perception check, so I'm quite proud of myself. We're back to basics.
all right,
You got a 9. There's no crit failure on skill checks.
I mean, I played crit failure on skill checks, but whatever.
there. I
make
rolled
it
the
more
same.
exciting.
I rolled the same as Alvalor. So.
All right. So yeah, you guys notice, except for Dorian, you notice that there, as you're walking, like you get across the bridge, start walking, you are seeing even more robed figures wearing the colors of the Church of Eternal Flame.
I feel like this is going to become an issue we have to deal with at some point as well. Maybe that's our next stop is to talk to this fucking guy and figure out why they.
This happened. This happened in a day.
No, they've been here for a while, I think, right?
They've been here for a
Right,
while, but like you guys left the city and it wasn't this bad. And you came back and now it.
Listen,
Man, how fast are we converting people?
people have lost hope. I do think we have to maybe have a meeting with this dude after to figure out why they burned down Evan's watch, because not like party
Not cool,
foul,
bro.
like not cool. Like
Might not be a bad idea for
I
Joel
think
to
we
be
can
at that
take.
meeting, too.
I think we can take a level 20 wizard. As
Yeah,
long as
level
he's
20
got no,
wizard
still doesn't
as
have
long as he's got no help.
Yeah, you can. All right.
All right.
Listen, you can time stop and then kill one of us.
I think with action economy we can take it. Yeah, unless he's got
You guys-
like wish or whatever, and we all just die.
So you guys, get to, it was around, around over here, and you get to the building that you remember had the entrance into Jimmy's hideout. When you get there, we'll just say with the same perceptions you guys had earlier, you notice the smell of smoke.
Oh boy.
Sounds like the church was already here. Sounds like the church was already here, guys. One problem solved.
Well, looks like our work here is done.
Yeah, no, we're good. On to the next place. What we're thinking is that we send him to the mansion next.
So
Just-
again, my original question then, should we maybe come in through the back?
Oh, let's just go kill some cultists. Let's go.
Do we
What
see
if-
destruction, or is that you just
You
say
guys,
small
I mean,
smoke?
so
Do we see-
yeah, this is when you get there, you just smell smoke. You don't see anything yet. You guys could open the door and go and do that trap door if you want, or see what happens when you go in. But as of now, just smell smoke. What the hell?
I mean, I could use my second charge of my telescope or spyglass.
Save it.
Maybe save it.
All right.
I
Okay.
feel like,
All right.
I'll
I
go
feel
back
like
towards
we're,
mine.
we're getting tricked into just burning through cooldowns again.
Let's
I
know
wouldn't
what?
do that.
fuck this. Let's have me go first. Let's go.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can just bam yourself back out, right?
I mean, you have like resistance to fire or something, right?
Nope.
Oh well. All right. Good luck.
Nope.
I have something else.
So you open the
Fire
door.
charisma. Yes, I opened the door.
I'm gonna
You open the door. You see,
backdraft.
you don't see. You see that there's like a little bit of smoke, and it seems to be kind of originating from a certain area that you remember is where the trapdoor was to go down, and you can see above that trapdoor is a lot of heavy stuff.
Oh.
Oh no, not this. I know this trick.
Hey, Pretos, can you come move some things?
I don't know that I
Strength
want
won't let me.
Yeah, we'll move the heavy stuff. Is it hot? When we feel the thing that the heavy stuff is on top of?
I mean, the heavy stuff is fairly warm, but it's not like too hot that you can't touch it.
All right. Do you want me to like roll anything?
No, you're good. You have max strength. It's not like it's it's not like it's a bunch of stuff. Like basically you can see that they kind of like just took all the heavy furniture that was around the place and they kind of just put it on top of the trapdoor. So you move the things and you're able to open the trapdoor, and when you do, a bunch of black smoke comes out.
Do I see any flames?
You do not, but I am gonna want a Constitution check from all of you guys.
Saving throw or check?
Just do a straight check.
Would you consider that this is a magical spell?
No.
I go
Just
prone.
smoke.
Avoid. Oh dear God. Hey, not bad.
Yeah, no, you're all fine. You all passed. Oh, and it's Pretos or F's rolled twice. What you rolled twice? Whatever.
Wait,
You all
is
passed.
it a saving throw or a check?
Just a regular
just the-
check.
Oh.
Just the regular check.
Oh,
So I begin to use a
Wow.
Would you get a 10?
prestidigitation, multiple functions to
Yeah, that's
use
fine.
to make a hairdryer's level amount of air. Begin moving around until I can see flames, and we use the other functions of prestidigitation to begin routinely removing the fire or
You don't need to.
snuffing the fire.
I'll just control flames on snuffing the fire.
So you guys are gonna follow the tunnel?
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys start following through the tunnel, and I'll say that honestly, I like the idea of being able to use prestidigitation. I'm assuming Druidcraft as well to be able to do that is really cool.
And
Honestly,
I got control flames. I can also snuff them out with control flames too.
you can't see any flames yet though,
Oh, okay.
so it's just the
Well,
smoke you're
yeah.
dealing with.
All
But,
right, so then
Yay, I am actually
hairdryer spell.
I like that. I like the use of prestidigitation for I guess with better judgment, I think I'm gonna give you inspiration.
Yeah.
There you go.
Against better judgment.
How do I? There you go. Inspiration. Yeah.
That'll never be used. Anyway,
hey, I used
No,
mine
it's
once.
fine.
It didn't help, but I used it.
while you guys are following the tunnel, you do see bodies of individuals that are on the floor. They're not moving. You can't tell whether they're dead or unconscious.
I make a medicine check.
Go for it. You can tell that they are still alive. You believe that they succumbed to the smoke and they're currently just passed out.
Good. So, and
I
we're
don't
clearing
have
the
a,
smoke.
I don't have
out
a
of here,
clean
so
lung
there-
spell.
That's okay. I mean,
I mean, you're basically what my understanding of the way that this is working is you guys are creating pockets of air as you guys are walking along, but it's not like
Yes.
you're making the smoke go away. So the smoke is
Yeah,
still lingering.
we're just repelling it.
gotta start getting people out of here, or take them with us.
Down and get ready for bed. It's already 9:14.
I mean, it's already 9:14, so I think we should start. We should just if they're not dead yet, can we pull some of their like rags or something to form makeshift masks with them, and put them over these guys' faces?
I'll say that you can, but just
I know
so-
what you're trying to say, Josh. It's not going to help if we do it. They're still
Could-
unconscious.
well. Also,
and
there's
not
already
breathing.
like the smoke is already in the fucking rags. It's not gonna help at all.
Yeah.
Like it's
Have we helped
Oh.
at all by opening the trap door to create a draft so it has somewhere to go?
yeah. I mean,
now?
the smoke is now like leaving. You can feel that.
Okay.
But I mean,
Okay.
as you're getting closer in the tunnel, it's also getting warmer. You can tell that there is still an active fire.
No, okay. But I want to say, if I leave these guys here, they're
not
on the
just gonna
ground.
asphyxiate.
Smoke is now lifting up. They're not going to die of breathing in smoke. Like, that's what I'm trying to.
I feel like they're probably
You are
already dead.
not sure.
I think if you inhale enough smoke to pass out, you're probably gonna die.
Like as of now, like the smoke is really thick. You can see that it is going through. If the flames were to go out, like soon, and the smoke ended, like maybe you're unsure how critical the condition is, whether they're going to recover. They're currently not dead yet. They're just unconscious.
All right. No,
Is Jewel
no.
with us? How's she doing?
She's taking advantage of the pockets of air that are being created, but she is not Not happy
She's also
with
not
what
having
she's
a good
seen.
time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we need to put this. We need to get to this fire and put this out.
Let's go fight a fire elemental. Let's go.
So as you guys get close to the tunnel, it keeps getting warmer and warmer, and you eventually get to where the walls were that were kind of enclosing the entire encampment that was downstairs down, and you can kind of see parts of those walls are starting to deteriorate, and you can see some glowing behind them.
No,
All
it's
right,
probably
hold
over there. Someone who is more flame tolerant.
Oh, that's me.
Nice
Okay.
hat.
No. Yeah. No. Okay. I go in.
I believe. Wait, with control flames, can you just snuff out the flames?
Yes. Well, I mean, it depends on how big they are. It's not like
It is
absolutely.
It is a very as of now, you can see on the other side of the wall, it's clearly like a room of fire is what you.
Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is cast Flame Shield on myself, but I'm going to use the cold version of it, so
Okay.
it gives me resistance to fire.
Okay.
Walls made of rock.
It is pieces of rock, and then you see some wood beams, and then the metal door.
Can I use transmute rock to mud to try to
Okay.
put out the fire? 120 feet by 40-foot cube.
So is it just the
It's a
wall?
40. It's a 40. 120-foot range. 40-foot cube within range.
So you're just doing the wall that's in front of you? You're trying to do a little bit of the ceiling? You're just trying to do in the ground? Where are you?
I want to try to contain as much of the fire as I can and change everything that it's into mud to try to put it out. So non-magical rock of any sort in the area becomes equal volume of thick flowing mud that remains for the spell's duration. The ground in that spell's area becomes muddy enough that creatures can sink into it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm willing to say that the wall that is currently between you and the fire, and you're able to get a lot of the fire that's behind it, and you're able to get to the point where you can actually now see the room, and you can see as the room is turning to mud, and a lot of the floor that had fire is starting to go out. You can see that the wooden floor has almost been completely burned out, and what was left was the rock, which is now there. The walls around the room that still have any sort of wood on them or any of the wooden furniture are still on fire. You can also now see, because of the clear area, you can see there's a lot of charred corpses.
Let's see. So in 5-foot cubes, I'll start using control flames to extinguish fire.
Okay. And what's the range on that? Do you have to get into that room or no?
60 feet.
Okay, so you're able to do that without getting close enough to have to worry about the fire hurting you. So you guys are just maybe a little uncomfortably warm. You're sweating, and you can see as Epps goes around and starts quenching the flame slowly but surely. But as you were doing that, each of the rooms, they're burnt. They're done.
Gotcha. Yeah, I at least want to get the smoke out of here so we can find some people, hopefully alive.
So, yeah, we'll say that you probably spend around an hour, doing that. A lot of the smoke starts to dissipate. The rest of you, what do you guys do to help, if anything?
I am completely unequipped for this. I do nothing. I'm just looking around. Yeah.
So
I know my skill set.
would it be a
it's not
stretch
this.
of the mending spell to repair the struts holding the tunnels together? So from that's taken some of the fire damage. so that it doesn't just collapse on our heads.
Oh, let's go. You can repair arrows, repair fix rust corrosion, mend a dead body to some extent. What? You know what? I'll say that you were able to do enough to, at
Or
least.
at least jury rig some stuff.
Yeah.
So that, like,
I'm willing to give it to you.
it doesn't just fuck us as we're trying to carry people out.
I'm willing to give that to you.
I'll just use my strength to carry charred bodies as much as I can.
Jeez. The other thing you guys notice is you remember that gate that went to the backdoor tunnel area? You can see that metal gate was completely barred shut, and it was not opened at all. So the only ways in and out were barricaded.
So,
Like, so sorry. They were barricaded as in somebody. There's no force entry. They were let in.
No. They are barricaded from the outside. They were let in. It looks
Oh,
like.
gotcha.
It looks like whoever. Yeah.
is there any chance that Olmurf staged this to drum up resistance
Yeah,
against Fire Church? Like, I'm like so many levels down in the fucking meta here that I cannot handle it.
Yeah, I
Like,
want to
this
do
is
an investigate roll. to
this is
see.
too obvious, right? It's like they might as well have painted it on the fucking wall.
Yep.
Oh, Chris is saying something very energetically, and we have no idea because he's on mute.
I mean, religious zealots are never
Is
like
anyone
subtle.
alive at all?
But why
Maybe
would
search for-
why would they burn this place? Like, what was there to be gained by? Like, they've been here
They
for a
take over the
while.
city.
They've been here for a
They've
while
purged-
though. They
they've
didn't need to
purged
kill
the
Jimmy
unclean
fucking
spirit.
Nine Toes. He wasn't a threat. He was nothing.
I mean,
Like, you
he
don't smush the
he
rats.
He represented a faction of immorality, right? Because they're religious zealots. Religious zealots don't have to make sense.
Dorian, do you
I'm
want this
looking
guy
at
self to
Olmurf.
make
I
yourself
don't know.
look like Jimmy?
I mean, yes, I do. I can cast this guy's self on at will because of my invocation.
So, I mean, if we really think Old Murph did this, then we bring Jimmy to the table, as in Dorian.
Mm.
Who thinks he's
Dorian
dead?
recalled where his invisible
we're gonna-
guy was
Yeah,
supposed
I was
to
gonna
somehow-
say.
and
Also,
thinks that-
Damn it!
We're gonna have like, I'm not sure I love that plan anyway.
Wow.
No, I'm not. No, not you. I don't think I love that plan, right? Because that's not gonna. I don't think it proves anything one way or another. So, like, do we see amongst like, is there any way to identify Olmurf's? Right? He said he sent people down here. Do we see Olmurf's dead people?
You are unable to make any determination because the bodies are too charred.
That's the thing too. Like, he
Can I look
literally
for
said
any-
he sent people here. Yeah.
Is there anything that can I do an investigate roll to see if I can tell how the fire started? Like, if there's any sort of evidence
where did
anywhere?
it start? Yeah.
Yeah, like where did it originate? Anything like that?
Also, is this sewer up to code? Like, no fire suppression? Like, what the fuck?
Sprinklers didn't even go
Also,
off.
how did it even? Like, it's a stone
Hey.
tunnel, right? How did it even spread?
There's
Well,
a lot.
there's-
There was
there's-
wood. I don't know if you remember that. It was basically like a whole like underground, like fucking like, for lack of a better word, like small little village where there were the different wooden platforms. Remember, there were like stores
Yep.
that had 2 floors and
Yeah,
things like
but
that.
That's
There
to
was
get,
so
so-
much wood everywhere.
but someone had to get all the way into the system to do that, then, right? Because there was a tunnel leading into it, so they didn't bar the gate from the outside and just like set a random post on fire. Like, that's not how fire spreads. Like, they made it.
Explosive barrels?
I don't know. Like, I feel like, is it Olmurf's men who got inside and then lit some shit on fire? Also, they
Since
had
we're
no
asking
plan
these
for fire.
questions-
There was a city of people down here. They've never had, like, no one ever lit a candle and not, like, what
Well,
the fuck?
Josh,
Jimmy
back to
Nine
Remember,
Toes.
living-
everything was barricaded.
Jimmy Nine
I go-
Toes runs the worst fucking gang of all of them. I'm sorry. No one had to take him out of the process. He literally was incompetent. He got raided so many times, including by us.
Aren't
I
you level
go.
10 when you rated him? That's not a good metric.
I
So
go
this
just-
whole
find
underground city is burnt,
If
or is it
if
just
we
a
want to ask
section of
questions,
it?
there was 2 living people to ask questions of. We just need to go
Yeah.
back to.
It's Josh's. You know what? They're Josh's brain though. Like, we're not gonna get anything from them. Fuck them. Like, they're not gonna know. They're gonna say they saw fire priests or whatever, right? Because we've seen people wearing. We've seen. Okay, we'll do this in character, right? We've seen an enormous increase in the number of people wearing robes. I don't think that the church can move that fast. They've been here for a while, and we've never seen that kind of growth, right? Could it be that people are
I did also
masquerading?
ask what the conversion process was.
Yeah, but maybe it's not. Maybe they're just masquerading, right? Where Old Murph is trying to drum up resistance against the church, right? So what better way than to put some people in some robes and have them do atrocious fucking shit?
False flag operation.
It's
Do
literally
you need me
like
to go back?
the
Do you need me to go
CIA
back
would
to
be
the
so
church?
proud of Old Murph right now.
Do you need me to go
How
back to
many-
the church and ask?
Yeah, like I think it's our next stop, to be honest. Yeah, like we gotta question the fucking priest.
I do have a question. How many dead bodies are down here? Is it a lot? Does it look like it's most of the organization? Is it a little bit? Is it substantially less than we would expect?
You see about 50 corpses. Most of them tend to be gathered in two main areas, both of the doorways out the gate out and the door that is next to the wall that has been turned to mud.
I don't.
You see
Is
that
50 a lot? Like, how many people have we normally seen? I was talking about just quantity-wise, like how
Yeah,
many
doesn't
compared
match
to
up
how
to
many
what
we've seen down here.
Yeah.
So the last time that you guys were there, you remember that there were probably about double that amount of people here.
And we've seen
Wait.
less. So, yeah, I have an idea, but it sounds like
Spill it, buddy. Come
No.
on. This is a free. This
I
is an
feel
open place. You just say your piece.
Just
I
shout
feel like
your
they
ideas.
probably that like maybe people from the church were sent to infiltrate and have been here for a while and then set the place on fire at a certain point.
How many people
now
do you
we're
need to
seeing
set a
people-
fire, though? You need like one fucking person.
To burn a whole underground city,
So
though,
we
maybe
said-
50.
So they sent 50 fucking people to infiltrate? How dumb is Jimmy Knight? What is his vetting process? I continue to go back to this. He
No.
probably,
I think
I
what he was saying, he sent a couple people, and then half of the people here like converted.
Well, no, I'm thinking
No.
the people were probably converted before. I don't know how many people he sent to burn, but it sounds like there might have been a conversion process beforehand. Because then we come back and then now there's all these extra people in cloaks. Like maybe they were
I don't know.
in hiding. I don't know. It's just
Also,
a thought.
I
But-
find it hard to believe that the Fire Church we're so far from the problem at this point, right? Like
Yeah.
there's there's no desperation here, right? We're not at ground zero or whatever, ground 2 or whatever, right? Where they're like they feel the threat. Like I find it hard to believe they could so easily sway the populace when it is an existential threat, right? We don't even know if it can cross continents. Or it's crazy to me that they could build that kind of momentum so fast. But that's like Will being like practical human and not how the game works. Like
Pretos has a very serious question.
Mhm.
Are there any Goliath corpses?
Oh, your buddy. Oh no. Also, can we check all the corpses for one with 9 toes? Like, do we have to pull everyone's boots off to figure out which one's fucking Jimmy?
Oh, and which magical items did not burn up?
Yeah,
in this non-magical
Chris, great
fight?
question, because I was going to ask the same one. There was literally magical item shops here, so let's get to looting.
The fire cultists took me with them. This is very personal for Pretos now, by the way.
Yeah.
He's gonna take this very seriously.
I think at this point we just go. We have a lot of what else. But we
Guys,
just go talk to the-
I'm
Let me honestly,
I'm gonna be
Kratos,
honest.
can I get an investigation check from you?
I'm gonna be honest. The play here is we cleanse the church, we cleanse Old Murph, right? We fucking walk away. Like, I'm sorry. There's no good guys here. Roll
I
it
mean,
all
if the
out.
church did this,
Let Benji take over.
All right, well, you found the Goliath corpse,
Pretos
and
doesn't know
that's
shit
about
about shit, unfortunately.
We also found his scorpion armor.
I like
I'm
how we
gonna
keep
take-
choosing this cursed armor for Chris, by the way. Like, there are so many better armors. It just happens to be one we saw on a list of magical items. It's like, it's not a great armor. It kills you.
I mean, it's better than what I have now. So
Yeah, it literally kills you. It's cursed.
I mean, sometimes it kills
Yeah.
you. Sometimes.
I really think we just have to fucking roll up and cleanse the city. I think there's too many problems, right? It's gonna be a power grab no matter what we do. We gotta find one. Let's just walk around and poll the audience and find one normal goddamn person here to put in charge and then leave.
Pretos is going to take the right hand of that corpse and just like take it with him,
Oh my god.
in honor of the the strongest man he ever knew, who beat him in an arm wrestling.
Do you
to
rip
carry
it
his
off?
memory.
You wear it like this.
No, it's like on my belt or something. It's not like
Yeah.
a. You
It's
know.
not a trophy. It's an
grim.
homage. Yeah. Like,
I'm all
have
for rolling
we-
up on the church.
was there? So there. I know there's no like active government here, but is there like a pseudo, like just a powerless government, or there's literally nothing, right? There's just a.
There's nothing but the guards. Yeah, it was a
Well,
balance
there's-
between guards, pickpockets.
No, but
and-
that's the secret. That's the rat level, right?
Yeah,
So what
right.
is the act? There's an actual government here somewhere. It is just powerless and inept. No.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
think
don't
Josh,
think so.
Josh and I discussed this. It's supposed to be like there's a council, but the council was run by the guard and
So maybe we let the council take back over, right? Cleanse all the problems.
That's
and
what
then
I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Well, then let's get murdering, buddy. Let's fucking. We should have
At
just
this
shot
point-
old Murph in the face. Yeah, like let's just do
I
this
thought
shit.
about it because we could have just locked the fucking door and gone to town. Of course, just started to look at Jewel.
No,
Like,
just there's no good guys here. God, I hear you judging us. Like these are bad folk. I think we go to question the fire priest, and if he burned all these fucking people and that other town that I can't remember the name of, I think he dies too. That's called
I think we
justice.
start there.
He's
That's
level
a-
20 though.
That's a harder fight to start.
He's
I
a
think- I
level
think we're
20
better.
PC. It's fine. 5 level 12s can take a level 20 PC as long as they don't have super powerful level 9 spell.
I promise you,
I mean,
that
if
he does
he's-
not have wish.
Yeah. Or I mean, if he's got meteor,
word
we could be in
kill.
trouble. Like there's other problems there.
I mean, Meteor doesn't do that much damage because we're all going to be clumped together.
Yeah. I just
So
I mean,
Can't double strike
I
with
just
Meteor.
think based on action economy, right? Because he's but unless he's like a
I
level 20
do-
archmage,
Will is just
the
trying to
enemy.
get Barley killed. That's really what he's doing. He's like, if we attack the wizard, I die.
No, I'm mad. Barley does not like innocent people dying, and there's innocent people dying all over this motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
I want to get to the bottom of it.
You wanna, so you
Well,
want to start a
innocent's a strong
fight? You want to
word,
start a
but
fight
yeah.
with the fire priest first? I think we take care of
I know.
Murph first, and then rest.
I think we need
I don't-
answers first.
We need answers first. Yeah, no. Let's hear what the fire priest
Yeah.
has to say, and then if we don't like the answers, then we start cleaning shop, and then we might have to get into the nitty gritty of the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th most powerful gangs. We could be here for another 20 sessions.
I don't
Let's
think you
talk-
need to do that,
I
buddy.
do
I don't
honestly
think you need to
think-
be here for
Let's
that many
talk.
seconds.
Let's talk about the literature buffs gang, right? They're lame,
I
but they're
mean-
a threat.
I'm
Okay.
with Barley on this one. Our tendency is to do the bare minimum and then just get the fuck out of Dodge. But I think
Yeah.
this time we got to clean up the
We
mess.
gotta
I think that we
clean-
can.
We gotta clean
And
up.
I honestly feel like as my character, I can't. It's my city. It's not gonna be like, all right, fuck it, bye guys, and leave.
No, we
Yeah.
gotta.
I don't think you have to
yeah.
do that either. I'm just saying that I feel like
I
I
think
have
if
I have
we-
faith that you guys can get this done.
If we
not this
remove,
session, by
there
next
is a
session.
democratic process here. There is a council, right? There is elected representatives. We just need to remove
Yes.
the obstacles that are preventing them from doing their
Oh.
job.
I am a little concerned now. I wasn't before, but I don't know anything about this church,
My-
so I am a little concerned about the vast number of, the exponential growth of these cultists in the city and what's going to happen to the city if we leave it with.
Well, let's.
Yeah.
I mean, if we take out the head of the snake, I think we're done. That's how it generally works, right? I think that's the expression.
Not for
would-
Hercules. The head of the snake kept coming back until he used fire.
Very true.
Ironically,
Also, I'd put our fire lizard up against them, so we got this. We start our own
Great.
fire church.
They're immune.
Well, those
and
are
that's
the
what I
church then.
cast mostly.
I think we need answers. I think that's the next stop. And so let's loot all the magical shit that I'm seeing around. There's a lot of fucking glowing spots all over the place. So let's check through them diligently, and then we go to the fire wizard. It's fine.
yeah. If
There
this
are
was a looter
no
shooter, I see
magical
lots.
items.
You
Lots of
motherfucker,
golds
give
and
us
purples.
one. I lift up a board. There is a single magical item of low quality. It
Gosh,
is
I have
a.
nothing.
You know what though? I will cast ritual cast detect magic, and just want to see if this fire was started magically.
I've had the same suit of armor for 2 fucking years. You're telling me there's not a single magical suit of armor down here?
My AC is 13.
Okay. First of all, skill monkey.
my AC is 14.
All right.
All right, I am willing to say that if you look diligently enough, well, no, you fucking failed your investigation.
All right, can I take my passive 26?
No, but you can roll actively.
All right.
You know what? We
What-
should all do it.
You
We
tell
should
me
all
what you're
do it.
looking for.
I think we
me?
all roll, and whoever gets the highest investigation finds a magical item befitting their class.
You know what? I'm happy with my
Yeah.
magic items. I'm
I
gonna.
crit.
Dorian does not count.
Yeah, 28.
I'm looking for armor for Pretos.
Now, would you say that I am recalling?
Two.
I'm hunting a monster. No, probably right. Okay, so I
There's
don't.
no
a
magical
couple-
items here. We're not giving you magical items.
I found a couple singed boards. What
I
is
got
the AC of a
a
couple
crit.
singed
I got a
boards?
crit fail.
We'll say between Alvalor and Dorian, you're able to find where they may have been keeping their armaments, and you're able to find, not in the best condition, mind you, but you're able to find some.
Let's role play.
We'll say full plate armor.
Yay!
Well, this is
I
useless.
donked
Yeah, throw it away.
Nothing interesting over here, guys.
There's just some scrap
Right,
metal.
I-
There's some
I- I
scrap
don't
That
metal.
know.
is
all
the
over.
increase for Kratos.
I yell at Pretos, and I just.
I mean, I was kind of
I
just
don't
joking
get, like-
about needing anything, but if you want to
Also,
give it,
Nah,
Does
I'll
it-
definitely give it to you. Here's
is
the
it-
issue, though. It's
is it-
currently not able to be worn because, well, the metal is fine, but the straps are no longer active.
Oh wait. Those are made of
we have a
leather,
we have a
correct?
leather worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a combination. Of
Also, does it?
prestidigitation
What are
and
the
mending.
chances that
I
it
feel like
fits him? Was this the Goliath's armor? Like,
Oh no.
because it's not magical, so it doesn't change size automatically. Like, what are the chances?
I'm just saying that sounds like something that between a leather worker and a mending spell that maybe over a course of a long rest you might be able to fix.
Oh my God, those are only every 20 sessions at this point. Holy shit.
We take a long rest.
We
We're
go
tired.
so
Lots of
we go so long between long rests at this point.
Anyway, with the detect magic, you can tell that this fire was started by magical means, and you can also tell that there is some sort of make sure I get the right spell here.
Fireball.
Do. Fireball. Nothing.
Conjuration magic as well
Ooh.
in there.
I don't know what it means, guys, but only we had a wizard.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Yep. Only.
I would
let's
like to
go-
talk to your
Let's
priest.
go torture a priest. I mean, question.
I hate talking to this guy. All right, let's go.
Right, so you guys start heading towards the church. So have you got the front door or the back door?
I go out the front door, and I've got 10 minutes on that flame shield, so I'm still writhed in icy flames.
Oh yeah, the two guys, by the
They-
way,
they
are you
love
guys going to
that.
carry them out?
They're like jerking off when they see
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Like,
And what are we doing? What are we doing with the guys down here?
fucking
In the
leave
hallway.
'em. Oh, the
two
alive guys.
that are, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it's.
I mean, let's. I mean,
I want
bring
to
'em the
question them, but
surface.
it's going to be so frustrating.
Well, no, we could just bring them to the surface and leave them.
I know, but we would question them, right? Our characters would fucking question these people. It's just going to be fucking frustrating because we're not going to get any answers.
What did you get answered?
There's no answers. There's just more puzzle. When I signed on today, Josh is like, you guys make it out of the city today. No fucking way.
I thought you could.
No fucking
To
way.
be fair, I thought you were just gonna
We're-
kill old Murph.
We're deeper into the puzzle than ever.
I wasn't expecting you guys to deal with the. I love that you deal with the bullshit. I just figured that you were frustrated enough that you're just gonna shoot him in the fucking face and be
We're
done.
not even down
Then you
to
put
the.
it in front of us, and you're like, "Hey, your whole city can burn down."
Yeah, we're not even down to the rat level. We're still at, like we're at the secret government dragon level, like on the Zynar scale, which is a real thing now. Like we still have to figure out the rat level of the government. Okay, all right. We wake these dudes up.
All right, so
Caleb Wilmette, I'm not going to question you. I'm going to hand it over to someone else.
so you
but have a
guys,
good
I'm
day.
assuming you bring them
Hello.
onto the surface, so there's no more smoke. Blah blah blah. You guys are probably like
yep.
in one of the rooms, whatever. Okay.
Yes, that all sounds.
What
good.
happened?
I just jump right into it, huh? Not even a.
Jumping right into
no,
it.
I guess.
no
well, I
pillow-
guess.
no
I guess
pillow
you,
talk,
got, you
no
had the medicine
foreplay.
check earlier. You know that they're past. Like they're like
Raw dogging it.
Yeah.
medically passed the fuck out. Like how are you going to rouse them?
Slap the shit out of them.
Oh,
see.
I use
Medically
Druidcraft to create a skunk smell under their nose like smelling salts.
Did it have to be a
I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, you could just made a smelling salt smell.
No, I don't think it's Druidcraft. I don't have. It's not prestidigitation.
It's got to be.
I'm-
It's
I'm
got to be
limited.
natural.
Yep.
Wait, are smelling salts not?
I have no idea what smelling salts smell like, so
I've never had them. Yes.
I feel only Roddy can tell us this. He probably can't.
So we'll say that with copious amounts of coughing and shock, they both wake up. One of them, right? They're kind of afraid.
Oh no, smoke. That makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
Smoke, buddy.
There's no water in their
Jesus.
lungs. They're not. Okay.
Okay.
Black lung.
I
They
think if
cough
people
up smoke.
pass. Yeah,
I was-
yeah. There's no like residuals. I don't. Okay, it's fine.
Listen, after my fire happened, I was coughing for like 2 fucking weeks straight, and I wasn't with that much. So
Okay, that's fair. So these people have the black lung, and they're fucked.
and now they're going to permanently smell smoke every couple months. Woo. Anyway, so wake up, they're coughing. One guy's he looks around and goes, what happened?
That's a good question. We're trying to figure that out. What did you see? What happened?
We ran. The flames, the fire. It was so sudden.
They who?
They had the robes, the church.
And you think
You didn't
they're-
recognize it. Sorry, go ahead.
Did you only see the robes, or did you see people underneath the robes?
They were people, but they were the robes.
What
Did you
part of
see
the
I don't
city
know.
does he live in?
people you recognize.
I didn't recognize anybody.
Did they have any makeup on their faces, or did they just look like normal people under their hoods when setting
were-
flames to your property?
They were normal people. A couple came to the back and they said that they wanted to speak with Jimmy, and after he came out, there was just fire, and after the fire, people started barricading the gate. I ran as fast as I could, and then smoke.
How many
think
people?
they're just
How many
confirming
people
what we
were
already know.
barricading the gate?
There were 3 people barricading the gate. I don't know how.
So you guys just let anyone in to see Jimmy Nine Toes, huh? Like I don't. It's neither here. I'm not victim blaming. I'm sorry. Let's roll that one back. It's fucking chaos.
Do we remember when we were in Zynar if like the cultists had any like specific face doodles or anything
Were
like
there
that?
cultists in Zynar? I thought
There weren't
cultists
big
were
cultists in
in
Zynar.
the other town.
Eben's Watch.
I'm sorry. when they were in
And
Evan's
also
Watch.
the big city above that, right? There was cultists there. Is
Was that
you
an
go to the
Eben's
world
Watch?
map? No, there's the
Latherton?
yeah, Latherton, right? Wasn't there? Isn't that where
There
we
were
found?
none in Latherton.
What?
I
I
don't
thought that's where
remember
we
any.
found the cultists originally.
No, let me pull it up.
Yeah, maybe like when
It was
one of our
south.
very
It was-
early
it was
sessions, there was some
closer
guy.
to-
No, Eben's
Yeah,
Watch.
I think that he's right though. I think there was someone like
There was
proselytizing or something when we were
definitely-
leaving the very first time.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna go
could
back
read
and
my
listen.
notes, but I'm not going to go that far back. That's way too far back for me.
So when you guys were going into Eben's Watch, there was a guy outside of the gate. They had a church within Eben's Watch.
Yep.
When you guys came back the second time, they had expanded.
That's when we sat and talked to him, and I got my orb. What's his name again? I always forget his name.
Agnar the Pure, or Agnar Tommen.
Okay.
I'm going back to check Chris's notes.
What part of the city did you live in?
I lived here.
Here. Where's your bed?
Burned?
Answered a
So,
little too
I-
quick there, buddy.
Just to clarify, so the three guys came in. They let him in to talk with Jimmy. Jimmy
Of course
came
they
out.
did.
Place is burning down. they leave and then barricade the doors behind them? They leave the back way?
They vanished.
They just poof, disappeared. Okay.
Have you ever heard of the Shadow Clone Jutsu?
Jesus.
It's
Chris takes
actually
such
one person,
incredible
just 20
notes. I'm
copies.
sorry. I just want everyone to know that. Like, there's even pictures, like snips of stuff in here. Like, it's fucking wild.
Chris is better than us.
He
I'm
is-
gonna
he
take your
is
notes and we're gonna make a
literally-
look out of this.
He is literally better than us. Like, the
Here's the
proof-
thing. I'm
the proof
just
is
gonna
right
novelize.
here.
I'm gonna novelize all your pain and hard work in the future, and just like live off of the. It's
Well,
just a way for me to like engage and like keep active, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here like looking at fucking Facebook while you guys are doing your own
Listen,
bullshit or
I
whatever.
personally appreciate it because every
I-
now and then I
I-
go back and I read and I'm like,
I don't like this one. Barley tries to shoot someone in the back, but trips and falls unconscious. I don't like that. Let's skip over session 14.
All right, so should we just make our way to the church then? I don't know if these guys are going to give us anything that we don't already know.
Yeah.
I feel like first-hand witnesses are not reliable sometimes.
especially when they're running.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm good to head there if you guys want to.
Okay, it was Evan's
Go
watch. It's fine.
visit Agnar.
All right, so you guys push your way through and put back
I'm gonna
on the other thing.
change my bullet elements to cold.
I take a look at Jewel as we're walking there. I was like, just let us handle
I
this one.
forgot she was with us. Fuck. What did she think about all the dead
Hey, wait,
people?
what about Craig? Fucking Craig is with us
Oh,
too.
yeah.
You, Craig.
Always with us, yeah.
Oh,
He's fine. He's seen some shit before.
Yeah, he saw his entire village and family die. You're right.
He's
And then
hardened.
you-
It's fine.
I mean, as far as I can tell, that seems to be the like average for this universe. Like, like there was just endless suffering.
Hey, the town with the false Hydra was having a good time. They were blissfully
I was gonna say, 'cause
unaware,
they cannot-
however.
they cannot remember their suffering. Yes. So I guess we did them a disservice because now they're just gonna remember their suffering. That's true. Yeah.
And then you also poisoned the water.
Listen, we suck at this. We're amateur adventurers.
us are just harbingers of doom.
We are. It's almost like there is a vengeful god that follows us around, putting obstacles in our path. I cannot explain it or understand it.
All you had to do was go where I told you to go, and instead,
Well, now we're
right,
going
so-
where you wanted us to go. We're talking to Agnar.
you are all right. So you make your way up to the church. There's
Does it look larger? That's my first question.
so you remember
There's like
the last
100
time that
dudes
you had
building,
went, there
like,
was like a
zug-zug.
bunch of encampments and stuff outside of the what was a previously abandoned like cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the number of tents have almost doubled in size, and you can see there are there are just more people that are milling.
How significant? Like more? Like, talk to me about what more actually is.
So let's say the first time that you went, there was probably around like 50 or so tents set up, like still a large amount. Now there's like about like 80 to 90 tents set up. There's more. There's if there was 100 people, there's now about 175 people.
Gotcha.
Like, a lot
75%
more.
increase. Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't understand how
Kinda
these fucking
tracks.
sheeple are like.
Let's say. Yeah.
Alright.
This has got to be magic. This has got to be magical. There's no fucking like. I don't like to give people credit ever, but there's no fucking way.
I mean, they could be like one of those like southern tent ministries where like you just end up also with a fair a substantial population there that are just also just gawkers.
All right. Well,
I
let me just start making my way.
Yeah, we just stand back and let F's do his thing.
Oh,
The
you better
F's-
come. You better come
I
with.
would like
no,
to
you better
follow.
come with.
I know we're with
Yeah.
you. We're just standing back for the F's Agnar, fire love fest.
I carry a torch. I carry a lit torch behind him in
I think he's still glowing
solidarity.
and glowing with fire, right?
I had 10 minutes on my flame field.
I take out my journal pad and I follow F's.
All right.
I'm just here
So-
for journalists.
Wait, is Jules with you guys? Do you have her come with you?
She's our new sidekick. Yeah.
He is not leaving the city with you. I just want to let you know that.
That's what you think.
Is
We
she,
have
is
some-
she
we have
like
someone
roughly
here.
level 12?
Yeah, we have someone here who can roll a 30 persuasion / deception /
I mean,
whatever
we
the fuck.
we know she's got some kind of skills because she believes she took out old Maria before, right? So she's got some kind of class and level of some sort. So yeah.
She's a rogue,
How else are we to
obviously.
control the guard from
Hold
abroad?
on. She said that she was there when she died, not that she killed her.
Well, I can draw a conclusion.
Also,
But she also didn't die. Oh wait, she did die. I don't know. But technically, she did. You're right.
she's
Yeah.
All right.
a level 1 administrator. Like,
Who loves gossiping about dragons.
which we need someone to keep track of our shit. So, okay, we'll fight that battle later.
So you guys make it. You guys get to the church. As you approach, like the initial doors, you see there's actually this time what look this be like guards posted, but when they see primarily Fs, but the rest of you, notice a look of recognition. They open the doors to let you through.
Say nothing. I just walked through.
Powered
When you
by
get
good
in,
choice. Yeah.
you can see there's actually no sermon going on, which was probably one of the first times that you've entered it to see
Yeah.
Agnar and not have him preaching.
Thank God.
There are some people who are, congregated and like having small little like side discussions, but nothing doesn't look like anything, rather official is happening.
I use control flames to make any of the torches inside the place turn into phoenixes.
Another power play.
As that happens, you see as everyone who's talking gasp and look a little frightened as that happens, and
Oh, the idiots. Good.
Yeah, big flame energy right here.
Just a quick question before we get into this. So the way that we left it with Agnar in Eben's Watch was we just pretended to be cool with their ideology, right?
Kind of
We
what we did
wanted
here.
the red
Yep.
sphere. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
and then the last interaction you had with him here was to
we were looking for his
request that
help.
he summon
Yeah.
the red dragon.
Yeah. That's dumb. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. Not yet.
Should we even be bringing the red orb back to him? It's fine.
Listen, he can have it over our dead bodies, and then what the fuck do we care? We're dead. So
What if he is the red dragon?
Nah.
that'd be really convenient because we have to kill 4 more dragons, or love.
You
them-
haven't killed
love-
any dragons. What do you mean
love-
more?
Love them into submission, as is our style. So,
You haven't killed any dragons. Hold on.
and again, thankfully we have someone with a super high persuasion for all the future dragons. It's perfect.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I just wanted to, yeah, so, okay, so Agnar thinks we're cool and we support his, I don't think we knew that he was murdering people though, right? Or did we know that? We knew that he loved fire.
we knew that he said that fire was going to
Cleansing.
cleanse everyone of their transgressions, and it was the only way to
Yeah. So
protect
we-
against
We
the
were
corruption.
choosing to be ignorant, so that's fine. That's how we
Yes.
left it. Perfect, okay.
Yep.
So this has gone full circle. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have to fight this guy.
What are the chances we can convince them to burn away their own impurities by walking on fire?
He
Last
just comes
time they did
back.
that.
Yeah, he comes back, unfortunately.
Uh,
I'm checking. We're walking up. I'm just blatantly like checking to make sure my guns are clear in the holsters. Like, I know where this shit's
How
going.
many- How many guards are in here?
Inside, none. There were just 2 posted at the entrance to the cathedral.
Just a bunch of cultists. Or, sorry, churchgoers.
Can we say? Yeah, I feel like zealots. I think more so. than
Zealots is
cultists.
probably the more accurate word here.
I feel like
Yeah.
cultist is derogatory.
Well, zealots could also be
Yeah, but-
derogatory.
No,
At least when I use zealots, I'm using it as a
Zealot is a synonym for passionate, right? These people believe what they're doing, and they have a righteous cause to burn all the people on the earth, or whatever the fuck
I mean,
planet this is.
cultists
to
have
death.
valid stat blocks, so that's
Cultists are generally
My-
trying to summon gods or whatever. I guess they're trying to summon a red dragon, so, okay. Well, we can argue about this
yes.
later. Okay.
But yeah,
Not
so
the
you guys
kobolds.
continue through. I'm assuming you're going to go towards the back room where you entreated with Agnar previously.
Of course.
That's the friendship
We know
room,
what's
yes.
up. The fire ship room.
So you go into the room and you go and you just open the door. Do you knock? What do you do?
We are polite. We don't.
We're definitely on knocking basis, right? We're not on like walk-in basis. Like we're cool, but not that cool. Okay.
So you knock and you knock and you hear, "Come in."
Josh, do you want me to send you a character sheet for level 20 Archmage for the fight coming up, or you got one prepped? You got one, buddy. Okay, I believe in you. I just want to make sure you're good. Yeah, no.
That's what's going down, buddy.
Oh, Jesus.
Be good. Yeah.
All right. We enter.
All right. You see, I'm assuming you're going first, Fats?
It would only be proper.
As you walk in, he kind of looks. He's beaming with pride, and he goes, "Hello. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you're here. I've made so much progress on the thing you asked me to do."
So I'm gonna do this thing. I'm just hold on real quick before we go to this. Josh, by the end of this conversation, is going to convince us that Agnar the Fire Priest is a good guy who's doing a good thing. Okay, go ahead.
And see.
And see. I'm sorry.
I mean, well, I'd like to find out what progress he made.
The progress was getting a bunch of fire cultists because
No, it was getting a red dragon. I don't know.
Oh no. I was thinking we were trying to get him to. Like,
no, he was going to summon the red dragon here, so we didn't have to go anywhere.
Okay, perfect. I was thinking fight a level 20 Archmage and a Fire Dragon. Oh, perfect. Okay.
We just get all the dragons to fight each other and then just fight the one that remains.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Red dragons do not like each other.
All right, I'm sorry. I can see where this is going, but yeah.
What progress have you made?
You wanted to summon the red dragon, yes?
What we talked about.
Well, progress has been made. I told you we needed sacrifices, and sacrifices we have. We've
Oh my god.
we've gathered.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. I hate us,
What
but mostly Josh.
specifically? What sacrifices?
I just shoot a look at F's. I
Well,
was not here for this conversation.
Sorry.
I mean, there's been many people who refused to acknowledge the Church of the Eternal Flame, and for that, they were sacrificed.
Murder.
It does make sense because for us to come here, I think that they had to kill a bunch of people, right? Like that's how summoning magic works here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. That tracks.
Oh boy. Can you be a little bit more specific as to where and which people?
There's been quite a few of them, but
Most
It's-
recently.
well, most recently, I wouldn't go behind the cathedral. But we did also cleanse
Look
some
out
of
the
the
window.
underbelly of the city.
Oh. Are we?
I'm just like we're all just like staring daggers at like we you know where this is going, buddy. Not that I blame you. I'm not blaming you, but you just know where this is gonna pop off in a second. Like we're all. I would like to think that we're all spreading out. Like.
I'd like to stand
I'm
behind.
Yeah.
You guys are in a fairly small room. Like you guys are, like probably each within 10 feet of him. You could surround him very.
I don't want to surround him. I want to
Is there-
be separate from each other for the fireball.
I
said don't look-
I stand in the doorway.
He said, "Don't look behind the church."
Yeah.
Yes.
We're at the back of the church, right? Is where his office is? Is there a window
No.
outside?
Is there a window?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
What's behind the church?
I wanted to see.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Edgar?
What's in the
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
That is where those who ritualistically have agreed were sacrificed.
So just to
When you say
clarify,
underbelly of the city, we
Yeah.
just came from where the pickpockets and Jimmy Nine Toes.
Ah,
Where
you
they-
met Jimmy.
No, I did not.
Well,
Oh,
what-
some of it.
You know, there's a
Oh.
bunch of innocent people that were down there too, right?
they were all pickpockets in my book. My understanding was that they were all committing atrocities across the city.
I don't know if I would.
And I gave them all the opportunity to join our cause.
I don't know if I
Those who
would call
didn't.
pickpocketing an atrocity. That's
Well,
that's a
Crime is a crime.
Dorian might.
you see
Yeah.
Dorian rubbing his chin like,
Jesus.
I gave everyone the opportunity to join us. I gave them the chance. Whoever wanted to was free to join us, and some of them are outside. You could probably find them. But those who did not were sacrificed.
Outside back of the church or outside in the tents?
Out in the tents. They joined us, and they...
So I just look around at my compatriots and like, are we in agreement here?
I literally I shoot. I pull guns.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I got text.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm already
I-
shooting. I've shot 4 times.
I'm pulling blades.
Yeah, like he's the worst kind of threat. Like the threat
Yep.
that doesn't realize he's a threat.
Yeah, no
He
conscience
did exactly
whatsoever.
what you asked him to do.
Too bad.
No. Yeah, you cannot claim that kind of ignorance
This is the
level.
Dick
huh?
Genie interpretation of orders.
Yeah.
right,
Amalur
you-
does not care.
You said this room was about 20 feet.
Thereabouts.
Okay. Good. I mean, do you guys want me to just lead this off big?
Sure.
You got silence?
Go big
no.
or go home.
I don't. I'm a druid. I do not have silence.
I know.
I do have flame strike. So
Maybe that'll only make him more powerful.
it might, but it might not. But it's going to find out one or two things. So I cast flame strike. That would be a column of a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high, and I need a DC 19 dex saving throw.
Wait, a 40-foot radius?
No, 10 foot, 40 foot
Oh.
high.
Okay.
All right, so 2 different damage types. First is 4d6 fire.
Okay.
And then, what the hell? Where'd it go? Fucker. And then 4d6 radiant.
Okay.
With the fire, if he actually takes damage, you would add 2 to that. That's what I got. Anyone else?
How?
Yeah, I'm hitting him with
I
my,
mean-
my blades by now.
Do
Probably
we
start
all
shooting.
do we all get a free round to just like?
Yeah, all free round. Go for it. Enjoy.
I know. Nothing
I
we're doing.
don't
Joy.
like that. I'm
Nothing,
not
we're,
falling for that trap.
nothing we're doing matters, so it's fine. So
Oh no.
I'm gonna do this. Can I go next? I'm gonna go next. 1,
Go for it.
2. Wow, that's a crit fail. Is that 4?
That's 4. He's only wearing robes. He can't have an AC higher than.
You have 3 hits.
Okay. Oh, it
I'm
went
gonna
up.
go last.
It went up. Oh god, I should have used fucking Hunter's Mark. I'm not used to having stuff.
Can you retcon it since it's his first time?
It's fine.
Is Hunter's Mark a bonus action, or is that
Yeah,
full action? Isn't it?
I'd have to give up a shot, which, but this is
Oh.
gonna be a long battle too. So like it's only useful in long battles, but it had D6 per hit. So when we're gonna have lots of hits, so 1734.
Sure, yeah. Give up the shot you failed.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is cold damage, 8.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm gonna go last.
I'll do my. I'll attack him with my bracers. Are we rolling this with advantage? It's a surprise round, right?
I mean, if that's the case, I'm gonna re-roll. So.
Wait, no,
Did you get advantage on a surprise round?
no.
Or is that not? Okay. All right. Is there anybody else within 5 feet of him, or is it just me?
If you, I guess no one would be 5 feet of him now because there was 10 feet.
A column came down
right,
from the heavens. That I was trying to make sure I didn't burn anybody up in that.
I'm gonna wait till somebody else moves in range. I'm not gonna go next. If somebody goes within range.
I'll move in range. Before I even hit him, though, does he even look injured?
He looks like he's been taking hits. You can see that, his clothes are kind of wreathed in, some flame and a little, he's kind of glowing from the radiant damage.
funny,
You can see that there's some bullet holes in his clothes.
He's just like a level 1 peon or whatever, and we just absolutely murder the shit out of him because he's not really the bad guy. Like,
I'm going to grapple him. Is that a bad idea for anyone else?
Oh, I mean, if he's got, somatic parts of a spell, he might not be able to do it.
Yeah. How do I even
fingers?
I never grapple. Is it just a strength check, a contesting strength check? Is that what it is?
I believe you can choose, what is it? It's like athletics or
No,
something
you have to
else.
use athletics.
It
if
should be
you're the
athletics.
aggressor.
I mean,
If
that's
you're the
fine.
aggressor, you have to use athletics. If they're the defender, they can use acrobatics or athletics to escape.
24.
He's grappled.
Cool. That
Um,
is my turn.
old.
Uh-oh. I might just die. He might just, I don't know, burn me for 400 damage or something.
Suck out all your life force.
I like this song, though.
Mm-hmm.
As you go to grapple him, you feel intense burning. You take 10 points of damage.
I assume that's magical damage.
Your body.
It is magical damage.
Weird. I got really lucky with those rolls, by the way. 48.
I believe that would mean that we have.
Oh, wait. Did we have 10 temp HP, by the way?
We'll just say yes. I assume so.
Okay. Cool.
Every
So
time you
I've...
rest, you reload.
Right. Okay. Sick.
I'm gonna attack my daggers now.
Okay.
That will be with advantage. Boop. I only rolled 1. I don't know why. I right-clicked to advantage. God damn it!
I think a 14 will probably hit, though, right?
Cool. So seeing all this stuff go on, I'm going to.
The 14 does hit, yeah.
Does hit? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do this.
Chill touch. Nice.
31 damage.
Damn, that's sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to back out of the room and stealth. Oh, stealth. Bloop. 28. That's the end of my turn.
Let's just say
Punch
because
him in a chilled way.
Let's just
What's
say
that?
that because I was grappling him, I just held his head up. He just stabbed his eyes out.
And he's dead. The end.
Yeah, he's dead. Good
Let's
job,
go fight
guys.
Old Merc.
So that
We
works,
won.
right?
Yay
We
for
won the
teamwork.
D&D.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yay.
Oh, I touch him with chilliness.
Okay.
16 for 20 cold. Oh, or 20 necrotic, rather.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Okay, that hits.
And he can't heal. He can't regain hit points on the start of my next turn.
Such a good spell.
That's just a
right?
cantrip. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's one of it's slept on. It's so good,
Wow.
especially at higher levels.
Interesting.
Did you upcast this? That's a shit ton of damage.
That's a cantrip. That's
It
just
levels
it
automatically.
his level.
Yeah.
It's level. It's
That was actually just a really good roll. It's like a max 24 damage if I'm reading that right.
Yeah, cantrips
Oh, I
automatically
forgot that.
level as
Yeah,
you
I
hit.
forgot they just go up by higher
Yeah.
level. You don't have to upcast it. Interesting.
A 7, an 8, and a 5 is what was
Yeah,
rolled on that
that's
with
strong.
3d8s. Damn.
Ye just burned all his luck for the year on this chill touch.
Well, he burned all of his unluck with F's rolls for his fucking mushrooms.
I mean, were they unluck or were they luck for me for funsies?
So after you guys all assault Agnar, he says, "My friends,
For the record, I
I
don't know
did this.
my friend.
I've done this. I did this for you."
I
He's
think there
still
was a
he's still
failure.
talking to us, by the way. Like just after we just blasted the shit out of him.
you. Use his turn. Who's
Oh.
next?
Oh boy.
Scary.
Well,
You started it.
I don't think killing innocent people is what we asked you to do. And let's not get into how pickpockets are atrocious or whatever. Like,
Next
I
up,
see.
murder.
I was clear that I needed sacrifices.
Murder is not sacrifice. I just want to point that out.
I thought you would need to like.
I wasn't
burn
part of that
some-
conversation.
Burn some idol. Yeah, none of us were there. But also, I thought you were gonna like burn some idols or like throw gold into it. Like, if you're like, I need human souls.
Light some incense.
Yeah. Listen, we're cool. We can call it here, and you just go away. we don't appreciate what you're doing here. We're not really gonna let me go. I'm gonna try to get another surprise round out of this.
He'll never be able to like win his fucking grapple with me. He will burn me to death in 14 more rounds or something. But
Easy. He's got you.
I'm in the doorway. Like I'm ready to dip if we have to. Just stand outside to recover.
Turns to a red dragon.
Oh my
Cathedral
god,
Fox.
can you imagine if he summons an ancient red dragon into this fucking cathedral?
I mean,
hey, but like if we can beat the red dragon, then the rest of them will be fucking easy, right?
Yeah, I was
It'll
gonna
be like
say,
a
yeah,
cakewalk.
we're just working our way down, yeah.
I mean,
Also,
I
we
think
don't
if
need to.
they-
Avalor can convince it with a 42 roll that this guy was a
the
dick.
squeeze rules also function.
You don't like fire, do you?
We would
I
have
thought-
advantage on all attacks. He would have disadvantage. I feel like we can beat a dragon that can't move anywhere.
Yeah.
We can beat down pretty easy.
I feel like this.
The red dragon's just been looking for a publisher for his novel this week.
I feel like he would shatter this
got
room
you.
into a million pieces. Like,
Yeah.
If you
Is this
kill
like a
me,
real
how do you
cathedral,
summon? Yes.
Okay.
how do you what?
If you kill me, how will you summon the red dragon?
We don't actually need to do that. I think it was just like a nice to have and not a need to have. Also, once again, if you had told us that you were going to summon the red dragon by killing a bunch of people, and listen, maybe you said it to F's, but you know, we're a yeah, no, he doesn't remember, therefore it didn't happen. We just don't. We're not cool with that, man.
Roll insight.
Also, can you tell us what happened with what happened in Evan's watch?
If a certain lion would let go of me,
Absolutely.
Nah.
Why the fuck would we do that? Also, your mouth works. You're talking right now. Fucking talk.
um,
That was a nice try, Josh.
that's
I mean,
fine.
he asked nicely, so
He, you hear him say a verbal component to his spell, and he disappears.
Oh God.
He's no longer within Chris's grasp.
he doesn't just turn
Aware?
invisible. He's like gone.
Okay,
Misty
so
Step.
let's talk about things, right? So let's go through our list of spells. He can Misty Step. He has to see.
I mean,
his
I was right there. I was right
Yeah,
there. Did I hear the verbal components? Can I repeat them, and then one of the magic people can tell me what it was?
Dimension door.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't have to see where he's going, but it's within 500 feet. He could gate.
Wouldn't that take Pretos with him too if he dimension doored?
Has to be a willing creature, right?
Chris,
Of your choosing.
Pretos willing to go with him?
Pretos did sign a
your
letter
choosing.
of consent.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm out the door, so I look outside. Like, he either went 30 feet or 500 feet, but he's got to go to a place that he knows, right? So where does he know within like
To the back.
we're within the cathedral? Yeah, I'm looking up. Oh, I'm gonna look up Dimension Door. I don't know shit
the
about shit.
corpses-
Someone who's smarter than me about magic, tell
It's-
me about the spells he could use.
So he could do dimension door at 500 feet, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, I feel like if he's going anywhere, it's to where the corpses are.
Why would he go
But
to
I
where
feel
the
like
corpses are? That's a
because
safe.
it's
That's a
where all
happy
the-
place.
maybe,
No,
but it's
'cause
also
that's-
where probably the ritual's taking place.
It
Okay.
was like right on his mind. So yeah.
Okay, let's go. And we.
I mean, that's
hustle.
my. I mean,
Yeah, no. Listen, we have no other idea unless we see him in the cathedral. Let's just assume that's the place we're gonna go.
do
what we
I
should
notice him
do-
while I'm running around with a passive 24? Just
What we-
You do
curious.
not. You do notice that the cathedral is currently empty. Everyone who is inside is gone.
Yeah, because they're outside.
Um,
Yikes. Okay, we're running. We're boot scooting to the back.
Okay.
If you
Alvalor
summon the
pre-
dragon of my city, I'm coming after you.
Yeah, Alvalor, preemptively, I'm sorry. But- couldn't have happened
This
to a
does
better
seem to kind
town.
of go this way very often, doesn't it?
Oh no, no.
Maybe he's captured Murph and he's gonna burn Murph right now.
At least
Awesome.
Dorian joined us on a
Save us.
boat.
Save us the.
Dorian joined us on a boat, so we don't know where his hometown is. So we haven't been able to ravage it yet, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Yes, unfortunately.
It's a rite of passage at this point, you know.
Oh man. Oh, I appreciate it.
You guys are running to the back of the cathedral. Or you guys going up front?
Back, I think. Right? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
gonna
Yeah.
use my invocation for disguise self and dress myself like a cultist.
I mean, don't
Okay.
run with us, but smart.
And then
Is
I'm
there
gonna
any
go.
ro-
And
Is
then
Is
I'm
there any
gonna go-
robes?
I'm
Is there any
gonna run
robes
ahead
lying
of-
around? You guys want to throw some robes on?
I'm gonna run ahead of the group and then just kind of peer out of the back and see if there's like an angry mob with pitchforks and fire.
Do I still have a
do not-
28 stealth right now?
No, no. Pass without a trace is gone.
Well, no, but I rolled a 28 my cunning action. this turn.
You stealth. Oh shit.
I will say, although he didn't know where you were, the people who were in the hallway when you went out into the hallway did see you. You're not able to stealth in like.
Okay,
their
so
line
wait,
of
where did
sight.
they go then? Where did they go
after
then?
after they heard the commotion and you ran out, they ran. But they did see you, so they know that you were somewhere in that area.
Did
It's
they
not
run
like
out the front or out the back?
out the front?
Well, I still say we go out the back. That's just what my gut says.
Dorian's peering out the back. What's he see?
I mean, he
Good.
sees what look like stakes where people were burned recently.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, good. Execution alley. And since I'm going to go send my pixel back around and kind of speak through Pixel's face that notify the group that there's that the back alley is definitely an execution. What's that? Definitely is like the people burning place.
Is Agnar a fey fiend or undead by any chance?
No.
We've tried this before.
I know, I've tried so many times. There's no fey fiends or undead in this campaign. Never, not once. I've never gotten to do the things that I do.
So there's a Draco Lich. I mean,
It doesn't need to be tracked. We know fucking where it is. I want to track Agnar, and I cannot.
all right. So our choices are to go out the back, or try to go face the music in the front, which could be a lot of cultists. Are we?
You guys have
still
AoE
trying-
spells.
Yeah, We're
make
into
more
we're into
sacrifices.
No, we don't want to kill random people. I want to kill Agnar. He's the tip of the spear here. So
I mean, people start attacking me.
Yep.
So
All right, I have very little sympathy for these people right now. But, all right, we can go out front
Front. All right.
because we know it's not back, right? Just death, but nobody else.
Okay, you guys go out the front and you see there are a couple hundred members of the Church of the Eternal Flame surrounding, I guess, like a half circle in front of the cathedral, and the two guards who are at the door there.
Can I like kind of ease myself into the crowd while dressed like them?
Roll a deception.
With advantage because I have disguise self.
Okay, tell me exactly. Are you gonna like run out before the other four and try to join the crowd, or are you gonna walk out with them?
No, I'm circling back around from the rear exit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He went out the back door. Yeah.
Went out the back door.
I thought you were just looking out like a window. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, we could just go out the back, guys. I mean, it doesn't seem like they want us here. It's like we could just go the other way.
This is the wrong door, guys.
I'll just have you guys know while we're all here, I didn't do any damage. I just held him there. So like, in fact, I took damage. I don't think anyone else here did. Look at my fur is kind of singed a little bit.
The 10 pinpoints got eaten up.
Just before we get started here. Anyway, these guys all have like 1 hit point, so someone could just do like a fireball or something.
They may get a persuasion war with the priest.
Dude, these violins are hitting the right note for this right now, by the way.
All right. So wait. So yeah, you're in the crowd. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll deception in that because I thought that you were with them. So yeah, you guys go at the front. Is the half circle, and then the two guards are near the door. One of them says, "What? Where is he? What happened?"
He bamfed.
We thought he was with you.
What does "bamfed" mean?
Ender!
Haven't you ever seen X-Men? I don't like. There's an X-Men original comic, and yeah. No.
I don't think it's made it out of Latherton, unfortunately.
He teleported.
Where?
I don't know. Something about summoning the dragon.
That's what we're doing. That's what you asked us to do.
I'm not talking about me. We're
You're
talking about
summoning
him.
him now.
Remember when we let Epps go on his own to talk to these guys? Ah, what a mistake.
Where's the ritual happening? He's summoning it right now.
We wanted to be prepared so we could do it instantly when he requested. And he points at S again.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! I look at F's again.
Oh, F's is the bad guy.
I forgot.
Oh man!
Oh look,
All
the
right.
consequences of my own actions.
Oh no. Okay. Where are we summoning this dragon? Like where is the summoning happening?
Well, it would have been here, but I don't know where he went.
Is there like a altar, or can he just do it wherever he's standing?
How many more
I don't-
sacrifices
I
do
don't
we need?
know.
Oh, no.
How close are we?
It sounds like we're done.
He was ready to do it whenever you needed.
We are fucked. My city is fucked.
What if we kill all of them? Does that count towards the sacrifice of the red dragon or not? Does it prevent the red dragon? I'm kind of confused on the mechanics.
I'm ready to find out, honestly.
Okay, time to move on to Murph. Let's go.
Hey, remember the black dragon that's like way up in the
What?
northwest? Can we just like go over there real quick? And...
No.
No, we can't go there real quick. It's like a 2-month walk.
You know, Agnar.
It looks close on the map, but it's fucking a year away.
Before Agnar left, he did say that he wanted you guys to go to the Bank of Zynar and donate all your worldly possessions towards the debt accrued by Barley.
The true believers.
Hey, whoa, hold on. First of all, I was buying stuff for you, so.
Well, no. I'm just saying that there's like a proper name on the like loan or whatever. I assume it's
the
your
loan
name.
is
He's just
the
trying
loan
to get
is
the loan
four schmucks that wanted. Like we have 4 schmucks LLC, and now we're 5 schmucks.
Alright.
So no one will find us. It's fine.
We either need to resolve this or move on. Like we gotta get the fuck out of here.
I mean, at this, we gotta find him and kill him before he summons a red dragon in the city. At this point, nothing. I mean, Old Murph doesn't matter.
But we have 175 people in front of us.
Yeah, I'm not saying we run out there and attack him, but we maybe
They don't seem hostile. They're
No, they
literally
don't.
conversing
They're
with us.
confused.
Yeah.
They're confused.
I
Do you
would
think?
like-
Do you think Agnar went to go kill Murph and the guards?
I don't think he needs to. I think at this point, I don't know what the motive would be. He could.
Where else would he summon if not here?
You asking, or are you asking
Yes,
them? Or
I'm
you
asking the crowd. I'm asking the crowd.
We don't know.
Guards, whoever. Shit.
This
Nowhere
is the
else?
best place. This is as good a place as any.
When you first came here, were you set up outside the town?
We arrived at the church.
Is there a basement?
No.
Can I like climb? How tall is this church?
I mean, I say church. It's a large-ass cathedral, so...
Oh. Okay. Can I like Assassin's Creed climb and then just take a perception check to look around, see if I notice anything? Take out my spyglass.
I mean, if you want...
Not wait 5 minutes. I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes. I'm just going to.
Well, what
start
I'm saying is, if
using
you
power
want, you
quickly.
can just go in the cathedral and go up fucking staircases and get a vantage point.
Whatever's fastest.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take out my spyglass because I think I get advantage if I use it. Let's see. Oh, it's gotta be. Made at a distance of a quarter mile. I'm not looking that far away, so I'm just rolling perception.
If I were a flame priest, where would I go?
19. Do I notice anything?
No.
Do I hear anything? Okay. Any loud
Sorry, no.
chanting?
Sorry, the no was for the music that it put on. I was like, I'm not happy
Oh.
with that music choice. Let's see, you do perception. You don't notice anything. Sorry.
All right. Well, come back down and spread the bad news. We're all dead.
Define all.
Is there any more sacrifices that he would have needed to make?
He said he was ready.
I think it's just a matter of him casting the spell wherever he wants to cast or wherever he needs to cast it. I just don't know where that is. Dorian, do you have any insight of where he might need to do it? Our
Actually,
knowledge
I
that
have,
might.
I have a talking skull with a +9 to roll to recall lore about dragons. Would that pass?
You know
for
what?
this?
Yeah, I'm willing to give you that. Yeah.
All right, my professor skull says, and I shake the skull, or with a 26 on dragon lore. What circumstances would there be required to summon forth a dragon of high caliber?
So you know specifically, right? He's looking for one of the consorts of Tiamat. This one, the red dragon's name is Aethon, and you believe that the prerequisites in this circumstance are to have amassed a large enough sacrifice that would satiate the dragon's powerful energy upon its arrival to the summoning spot, and a rather large, vibrant area to satiate its hunger. So a large city would do.
Cool. Yeah, I relay that to the group.
You
He's gonna
also
feed the entire city to that asshole.
you also know. Well, I guess you were
The
asking
bridge.
about summoning.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the bridge. It's the middle of everything.
Could be, because that's where the largest amount of bodies were just. That makes
I don't
sense.
know. I have an 8 int, so don't listen to me.
So
The bridge.
No, I'll just do it because you rolled the 26. You also know that the different. You know that 2 of Tiamat's consorts can take the appearance of a human.
God damn it.
Which two?
The red and the blue.
Great. I relay this to the group begrudgingly and suspiciously.
I kind
Hey
of feel like he's.
guys, I think something is afoot. I do not like it.
Were you saying he's the Red Dragon?
I think he's the Red Dragon, and he's just been secretly the Red Dragon the whole time.
The blue wasn't near here.
Oh
The
my
green
God!
was.
Wait, because wouldn't have Eberron itself, because they burned Eberron, right? Or not Eberron? What the hell is it called? The other place,
Eben's Watch.
Eben's Watch. Wouldn't have that been a large enough sacrifice? So at that point, he was
Oh.
already
Oh.
theoretically.
Hmm.
And they don't know how the cultists got over to this continent.
Right.
But why run? If that's the case,
I
then
mean-
why run? I don't.
I mean, they also literally said it wasn't that they didn't know how they came over here. They literally said that their god like brought them here, or was like some vague
Mhm.
thing like that, and we're just like, "What?"
Yeah, by the will of the eternal fire. The eternal flame brought them.
I look at the
Bummer.
guard.
Hey, who
Were
came
you
over here by the will of the Eternal Flame?
Say it again.
I'm talking to the crowd. I want to
Yeah,
know who came over
Oh,
by the will of the Eternal Flame.
Show of hands.
you see, probably about like a quarter, maybe a little more than a quarter of the group.
What do you remember of the trip?
Nothing. I remember. You said one person's story. I remember nothing. I remember fire, and then we woke up here.
So they were killed and rose here. Maybe.
Oh, so you're saying they're actually the inhabitants of Eben's Watch or something?
That's my thought.
All right.
Which in that
Well-
case, then they're not the sacrifices. They're. I don't know. I have no idea. We just need
So,
to find this.
remember, Eben's Watch was fairly large. Not everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not everyone were members of the church. As a matter of fact, there was a huge power struggle. The local government wanted them out. So, we'll say, like, through the information that you guys heard from not only the guards out of Stern, but also from Murph and Maria, the idea is that the corruption had spread. The city was under its own turmoil, and was fighting back the basically the undead that were summoned after Jode's statue shattered, and the Church of the Eternal Flame set flame to the entirety of the city. And not everybody made it. Only those who were the Church of the Eternal Flame. Because just based off the fact that only so many people stepped forward, and that the city.
I don't even know where to look for this guy. Maybe the bridge was a solid idea.
Let's just do that. I mean,
Just start running and see what we can find.
Let's separate into 5 groups. And then
Yeah.
whoever
not
finds
do
them,
that.
just 1v1s him.
And if a dragon
I mean-
appears in the sky, converge on that position.
I mean, look, he's already taken like 100 and something damage. Like he's
He's probably
gotta be almost dead, right? Right?
I mean, level 20 wizard has like 170 HP, so he's good.
What about a level 20 adult red dragon in human form? How many HP does that guy have?
Okay.
The real question is,
600,
did he stay in the city or did he just continue leaving? So I guess a little bit of lore dump recap. You remember that you were charged with getting the orbs one of two ways. One way was to make deals with the dragons in order to summon Tiamat. The other way was to kill them. Obviously,
so we made a deal
the
with the red
dragons
dragon.
don't want to die.
Yeah.
Wait, you got a red orb
Oh.
from them,
They
I have
gave
it,
it to us.
and is it infused?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's right
They
now.
have it,
It's
yeah.
like it gives me like two,
Got it.
No,
two fire
even
damage.
we're
on
not
each
that dumb, Roddy.
Yeah. Currently,
No, but that's what I was like.
everybody has, or they're all. You guys have possession of all the orbs. The only one that is infused is the white orb.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have all the orbs. None of them are infused.
No, the white
not
orb is
the white orb.
infused. The red orb was,
Right, got
I
it.
guess, kind of semi-infused originally before you got it.
Yeah, so right
Okay.
now it gives me like +2 to fire spells.
So
Fire
you guys
damage.
got the infusion from the white orb by sparing the white dragon.
Just
But to be clear,
Oh,
we
no.
didn't want to spare the white dragon, but in order to save the city of Zynar, which in hindsight we maybe should have destroyed.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Uh,
Jesus, yeah, that would have solved our problem. Yeah.
Get the
I,
one
I go
first
and give
then
the white dragon orb back and be like, okay, now time to die.
change of plans. Guess we try to find a needle in a haystack.
I mean, if he can literally do the summoning at any point now, then like,
Or he is the
like,
dragon.
what are we? Yeah, or he already has done the summoning and he's doing
Yeah.
double summoning. Can you
Well,
can you
it's
just like
all-
continue to summon red dragons forever? Is that a...
I'm sure this is just all performative at this point.
Okay.
Well, to the bridge. The bridge.
Yeah.
March into our doom.
We go search.
All right. Yeah. You guys make your way. You notice everything that you did previously. You see, very small amount of pickpockets. There's still, robed figures kind of walking around. You do see some guards here and there. And you see some beggars, but that's the majority of what you see. You get to the bridge and you don't see anything else that is nice.
I'm out of ideas. It's fine. There's a red dragon on the loose. Probably won't show up till we take care of the other guys. Anyway.
I mean, it's no different than the black, blue, green, right? Like, there is a bunch of dragons on the loose.
True. So now what?
Well, we can tell Murph that the cultists aren't a problem anymore because their leader's gone.
Bro.
Wait. Why not just mobilize the city guard against the cultists?
Good. Right now,
Start killing them.
Jules is with us, right?
Oh fuck!
They seem
I'm
pretty
serious.
chill.
I don't. I'm serious.
The beginning of the session, we're not killing innocents. Why would we
I
kill the
don't-
cultists? All of a
Because they're
sudden,
not
Roddy's
innocent.
like,
They just summoned a red dragon to kill the city.
whoa! They weren't trying to kill the city.
They want to summon the red dragon, but as a consequence of summoning the red dragon, they've decided that the inhabitants of the city are expendable to feed the hunger of aforementioned dragon, therefore thereby committing mass murder.
Well,
which
they
puts them
don't
in the
know that.
moral
You're
wrong.
assuming that they have a lot of information. They kept saying,
Hey,
"I don't know."
Hey, how many of
Yeah,
you
they're-
know that
they're
the red dragon's
beyond.
gonna kill everybody in this city? Oh, we're not. We're still at the bridge.
Yeah.
I just said that randomly.
We can
Grab somebody
retcon.
wrist
Grabs a
there.
random cultist walking
Yeah.
around. Go tell the brethren.
Do you know summoning your lord will doom this entire city? And if so, does that change your opinion on your particular deity of worship?
All right. Well, we'll retcon you were talking to the peons, and the response that you get is, we were told that summoning the dragon would stop the Dracolich.
Yes, but what if summoning a dragon also meant your personal demise? Would the outcome of summoning the dragon or being consumed by the Dracolich change anything in your particular future?
Whoa. Back up there, buddy. Summoning the red dragon does not stop the Dracolich.
That's what we were told.
Yep. That was more directed at Dorian.
Oh.
Well,
But
I know.
They can hear that.
I'm trying to logic this person. I'm trying to logic a cultist, man.
Well, you're not using logic. You're using fables and fairy tales.
No, they're told that summoning the dragon will stop the Dracolich. They're afraid of to be dying from said Dracolich. I'm telling them that summoning this dragon will require feeding the dragon, and it'll eat whatever is around it when it's summoned, including these particular believers.
I would like this to be happening in character in front of the cultists, so that they now get real logic. And I'm just going to tell them the truth. They were lied to.
One of the cultists who were at Evan's watch steps forward and says, but we were saved.
Of course, you were needed.
What caused the fire? What burned a whole city down?
We did. It was the only way to stop the corruption.
Did it stop it?
So you burned innocents?
We burned everything. Ourselves, those who were coming, everything. We needed to stop the corruption. We couldn't let the corruption continue corrupting the people.
But it did not work. Obviously, you have heard that it has continued to grow, right?
No.
Yep, there's been delegations because it is continuing to spread and grow. That is not the way to stop it. We are trying to stop it, but summoning a dragon is not going to do it. Sacrificing more people is not going to do it.
But
Burning it out doesn't work.
But we were
Not
summoning
luck
him
actually
for
works.
you.
I'll get F's again.
I don't remember.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
Fritos
I'm
pulls out
so
his
fucking
notepad.
lost.
All right. Stay here. Don't move.
I'm just gonna start
Oh,
popping
and we
off
know they'll
because
listen to you, Fs.
Turns out everybody's.
I'll
a bad
be here
guy, just start
tomorrow
popping
when we get back.
Well, he carries the orb, right? So
Yep.
Yeah.
I literally have written down. F's asked Agnar if he can get the Red Dragon to come visit for us, but they haven't done it in some time, Agnar said. Damn it, F's, what have you done?
Remember, I was trying to make it so we didn't have to go fucking searching all.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen, you had good intentions. They
lucky
just
us.
didn't work out.
That's amazing.
yeah, you guys were like, oh, we can do this. We can get all the other dragons and then come back.
We also didn't put that much stock into them being able to do it. Let me like crazy cultists, right? How about this?
Right.
Instead of I did not put that much stock in them being able to do that.
Guess we could. Fuck, I don't even
Well,
know. Wow.
I mean, just go murder.
Have time.
Want to go murder Murph and then
Yo, what did he do?
At this point, we might need his help. He could have people looking out for the Agnar.
he's gonna murder all these cultists, though.
You know what? No, that's the least of our concerns at this point. That is the
Okay.
least of our concerns.
I love
So-
how I completely got a 180 at Arati. Oh, I'm so
Are
happy.
Are we giving the city to Murph then? Because that's what's gonna happen right now.
The enemy of my enemy right now is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking, okay. Right now, all I'm
So
saying
we gotta
is
come clean with him and tell him the truth.
we just or we just tell him that this priest is evil and we need to find him, and he's run from his cultists, and we're now trying to track him down.
You know, the biggest benefit you have here is you had Jules with you the whole time.
Oh, Jules.
So
Witness.
you can explain everything to him.
I'd like everybody to remember I thought to take Jules with us. That cancels out anything I did with the cultists before.
Yes.
How about that? We'll discuss that later. We'll see what happens with the dragon first.
I need the orb infused so I get more powerful. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. Well. All right. Okay, so let's go back to Old Murph and then tell him what happened and try to recruit him, I guess, because we now need him, unfortunately. But
So you go to the manor, and he is waiting. He's sitting at a table drinking tea.
Ooh, hopefully not the poison tea.
Not the
is
poison.
he the dragon?
Oh, your sight. Hey,
So he's sitting here drinking tea. You guys approach. Hello.
We need to talk.
hey.
All right. And how was the meeting with Jimmy? I see
Not
he's
as
not with
fruitful as
you.
I'd like it to be. Yeah, well, he's not with anyone anymore. Then I'm like, Jewel, you mind filling him in?
Right. So she
And
tells him everything that has transpired. And he looks at you five and says, then what do we do?
We need to find Agnar. That needs to be priority number one. At this point, nobody else matters, because if he summons the dragon, which he has the power to do, with or without the help of anybody, we're screwed. So,
Do we think that those members of his church are still a problem? Or do
I
you
think-
think that they are aware that they were...
We
lied
tried to
to?
make them aware. I don't know how well it sunk in, but I told them to stay put. So they'll just sit there. They might just starve to death and die right there.
they're also irrelevant at this point. He doesn't need them. They've served their purpose. If he summons the dragon, they're dead also with the rest of the city. They are completely not a priority right now.
The priority is having people in our city who either A, are going to side with the dragon when it approaches, or B, able to help us. I would rather that we have their help as opposed to having to kill them, but so I ask
I mean, we
you.
can go back and discuss with them. But I feel like while we're doing that, could you mobilize people to find...
Yes, of course. Alternatively, you guys can just tell him A or B, and then continue going forward. You don't have to continue wasting time going back and forth with infighting with people. Like based off of your interactions, what do you think? Do you think it's worth trusting them or not?
What are you saying?
So hard. They're kind of innocent, but not.
Alternatively, should they jail them? Should they jail them? Should they integrate them, or should they? Is essentially.
He's like 100% right that if that dragon shows up, like they will absolutely side with the dragon. I don't think that there's any way to.
All of them, or
I've
only the ones?
I have an 8 intelligence, so
I mean,
my belief, there's no way to sway them to the other side anymore. They're long gone.
I mean, they willingly cleansed a city of people.
Well,
So,
remember, only right, like what did I say? It was like 25% of the crowd came
quarter,
forward. Only
yeah.
25% of them did, right? So
But
Yeah, they were the original.
One bad apple spoils
They were
the
the
barrel.
original cultists that came over with.
Oh,
We can use my printing press.
What does that mean?
oh,
I mean, we can go and print a story that I've not been able to do since Maria was in power, and we can write what's going on with the cultists and everything, and start handing that information out about Evan's watch, what happened, what the Agnar's doing, all of that stuff, and just start handing out shit.
Okay. What do we do with the cultists in the meantime while we're printing papers?
Ask if you want to go and keep them busy. I mean, I can be there and have people writing and printed in the next. I don't know.
I mean,
Josh, how long
alternatively,
did
you
say
could
that would take?
you could have Murph mobilize or Jules mobilize the guard to arrest them temporarily.
Yeah,
That's what I
like
was saying,
quarantine,
that,
like
like-
hold- yeah, that's smart.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe figure out who that 25% was that came over and separate them from the rest. I'm sure if I ask again, they'll raise their hands.
You guys have been chosen.
Also, I mean, the other people were citizens of this town, right? So like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, at least sending them over and kind of holding the area and watching it while we get these knocked out.
Let's jail the 25% and leave the others there.
I feel like jailing might be too aggressive, and then I don't know if people are going to trust us at that point.
Yeah, should just slit their throat.
I feel like we can lean back on history here. Like, what has worked effectively in the past for countries? Like, this is a real thing, right?
Propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so we'll just hold them all there. That's fine. I can sing a song, do a dance.
All right. Josh, I don't know how long you think it's going to take but I'm going to rush back and start mobilizing people.
I mean, we'll say that if you have full like operations going, and you're able to have enough people going, we'll say that you could probably have a story out like by the next morning. Like printed and like starting to be issued and given out. So it's like a day, and it's already like, we'll say as of now, it's probably like mid-afternoon.
Okay, let's do it.
I would like to long rest at some point with it. I think I trust the cultists not to kill me.
I mean, you could the thing is, like, yeah, you could definitely long rest the cultists. I mean, the three of you, what are the three of you gonna do?
I'm going to guard S with my life because he's going to give me new armor.
Oh, there we go. You know what? We could work on that.
Yeah. Dorian?
Dorian's going to help. Maybe.
Yeah.
Barley?
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yes.
Okay. All right. So
I'd like to say when I do this leather working, like some of the spots, like I want like some feathers to come out for Pretos to be able to play with. Well, puffball here.
I know I'm disadvantaged on all attacks because I'm distracted all the time wearing my armor.
all right, so yeah, you guys take your long rest. You will say periodically, while you're kind of while you're working through the night, or I guess maybe not through the night, but like periodically while you're working, Alvalor, Murph, or some of his associates come in to like give you their information that they have, or to tell you where they're having people posted, and to look to see if they see anything. But
I do want to bring. Can I have them collect like a cultist to bring in to interview?
Yeah.
For this story, and then I want to reference said cultist, in said newspaper.
1 second. Church.
Somebody who was at Ebon's Watch.
Yeah. Give me a D12, please.
A D12?
Uh-huh.
Oof. 3.
You have Brother Apto.
Brother Apto. Okay. I will basically just kind of ask him what he knows, what happened. I'm going to be like super like basically be like, oh, we're really interested to know kind of like more about Father Agnar and everybody. We really want to help spread the word. So we have, we're kind of spinning this new thing at the newspaper. We're trying to like, we really want to show you guys in good light. So just kind of tell us everything that happened at Ebon's Watch and that how you guys came to be here. And I'm going to start questioning him.
Yep. So yeah, he basically tells you everything else that you learned previously, that the corruption came, they set everything on fire, that they were doing it to stop the corruption, that the last thing he and the others who were there basically being burned alive and then waking up in the church or the cathedral.
So you burned the city and all the inhabitants, even the ones that weren't followers of the church. Also, you were also just to kind of cleanse them of their impurities as well, right? Just everybody.
And anyone who didn't evacuate, if they were to remain, they would have been corrupted like the others and turned into frogs.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right.
You don't know about the frog people. They know about the frog.
Yeah, no, I'm not writing that. I'm just writing that he burnt the city and anybody who refused to leave their homes.
Propaganda.
So, I mean, it's what he just told me. I'm just so. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start writing an article. Do you want me to roll persuasion or anything for that, or are we just using?
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna leave that to you. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, bringing a guy in, questioning him, you're fine. What goes in the article, I don't think needs to be persuasion.
Okay. Cool.
So, all right, you guys take your long rest. You wake up the next morning, and you start having people handing out issues of what's your newspaper called?
Oh my gosh, that is a good question.
I was gonna say, how do you not know this, Roddy? Jesus.
It's in my notes.
Is it not in your
I
backstory?
hand out a suit of plate armor.
Everybody, talk about yourselves. Yeah, I don't remember.
No.
Josh D&D.
You go.
It's from Josh Games.
Oh, kitty.
Vantorian Printing Press.
All right, so the Vantoran
Vantoran
printing press starts handing out issues of its newspaper to everyone and anyone.
Vantoran Gazette? I don't know. Changing names now. Go with it.
So, and then the rest of you, you guys have finished making Pretos his plate armor, a long overdue upgrade. And so now at this point, this morning, what do you do?
I'm gonna start making my way over to F's in the church.
Okay.
Did the newspaper get handed out over here?
Say that issues have started coming out over there. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to let that shit take effect. See what happens.
All right.
Oh,
Go ahead.
can I talk to Old Murph about having some of his beggars go around and start having conversations about how horrible it is that these people have murdered people, and basically start having conversations around the city. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, you go for it, buddy.
My ops is fun, guys.
Oh my god. I mean, Murph's all for it too because he sees them as an issue. So no persuasion necessary. Enjoy.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we'll say after a little bit, as people start reading, you see that there's quite a divide between the members of the church. It's primarily the original members versus the new members, but there is quite a divide, and you see a lot of people recanting their prior devotion.
I would like to also talk to Jewel about, once we get there, arresting the original 25% of the cultists who had murdered the people in Evan's Watch, basically for their crimes.
So I, for one, would love that we have now established that they're just cultists, and that we have agreed with my initial assessment to Edward Turbo.
They are no longer zealots.
Yes.
I only use the term cultist in my document, by the way.
I mean, what else are they?
Friends.
So I mean, yeah, the only pushback that Jules gives you is whether you believe that they can be integrated into society.
I think that's a problem for later, maybe, but right now we need to arrest them. I think cutting people down the street in front of them is going to make us look real bad right now.
Is that a consensus for the group?
Yes.
That's my take on that.
We should remove them from the gem pop, but
Okay.
not permanently.
So arrested they go into the jail where you guys once released all of the beggars.
There's some irony in there.
Just to clarify, are we only arresting the ones that were the original 25% or whatever?
That seemed apparently the ones that were
Yes.
still
The instigators.
a problem.
The other ones were members of this city ahead already, so
Mm-hmm.
you take away the leader, you take away the zealot portion
Yeah,
of the cultists.
When you have people in a pyramid scheme, you just want to arrest the people up top, right? Not the people at the bottom who are getting I mean, this really is what it is. It's a pyramid scheme, just with souls and stuff.
All right.
I don't
So
know. What do we think? We start mobilizing people to find Agnar now? I guess.
Yeah.
That's kind of the
We
plan.
can try. I have this feeling we're not gonna.
I mean, the public opinion is sufficiently swayed. Like there's only so many places you can hide, and he doesn't seem to like living in swamps with frog people. So he's probably
Hey.
going to have to be around civilization.
You know what, Josh? Since it's been a long rest, I asked my potatoes if they know where the dragon is, where Agnar is.
Why the fuck would we know?
If he's a
why
Fae
are we
Fiend,
underground?
if he's
You were
a Fae
supposed to leave
Fiend or
us.
Fae Fiend or undead, I could find him.
But not dragon.
A dragon's pretty
Also,
fiendish.
that doesn't mean you can find him. You just have advantage on your checks.
Of course.
I give
That's
them
all I
some,
need.
I give them some fresh dirt.
Given
There's
infinite
pressure
checks,
there.
we can find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just roll over and over again. Like, oh nope, not here. Oh nope, not here.
Hey, remember that vagabond brass
Ooh.
dragon or whatever that we bet? Let's get him on the case. Like he seems to get around, right?
He just seems
Took
a
the
little
ear for a
lonely.
dragon. Haven't looked up yet.
Well, here it is. If we can't find Agnar in a amount of time, we need to move on. We need to go up and get that black dragon and spend 2 months, 2 years traveling, however long it takes. to get there.
Next Monday. That's how long it takes.
Oh shit! Didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's getting a little late. I gotta go to sleep.
So,
So
all right. Well then, yeah, I think this is a good place to call it. Then we will pick it up next week. We will make your plans on whether you were going to continue looking for him here, whether you want to continue finding other dragons, and
I think we should just put the word out that we're looking for Ragnar, and that he's a false prophet trying to murder people in mass out of egotism, turn the public opinion against him, and then we go hunt a black dragon and come back and see if the people have attempted
also
mob justice.
Also, too, I know this was questioned earlier. Sending stones do exist in this universe, and I bring this up because I know, Roddy, you and I had discussed at some point you being able to use that to contact those at your printing press. You guys could use those to stay in contact with Murph.
Oh,
Okay.
If sending stones exist, doesn't that mean that the printing industry is dying? Because everyone can just get the news on their stones?
They're very expensive and rare.
Hmm.
Mostly 'cause
Weirdly, the Van
My
Torn
family's
family has
hoarding
you have a quarry of sending stones here, keeping off the market. Brilliant.
and an old wizard on a leash that jumps me.
Why does the Victoria Printing Press keep having drills? Oh.
All right, guys. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Next month.
Yeah, we're actually going 2 days in a row, not 2 weeks in a row. My bad.
Let's do 5 days. Dude, Will would be down for 5 days in a row, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Just think about how much progress we'd make if we went 5 days in a row. We
Josh
may
would
end
be
up
so
at the Black
tired.
Dragon. Yeah.
We might get out of the city. We
You
might
said-
get out of the
To be
city.
fair, walls.
I think that you're out, right? Like you're on your way out. If the next if the next week, if you're not out within an hour, that's your fault.
Let's ask Benji if he saw.
Well, guys, you know what that means. We're not going to find Agnar, so don't waste any time. We just go right into Black
Leave
Dragon.
the city
Like,
if
how
we
many-
get that information.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's probably maybe 100 houses we could visit each individually
God.
to make sure that he's not hiding in any of them. So
I guess I don't know if you guys recall previous sessions where you were asked a certain skull about the combat prowess of the different dragons. Realized that one of them, red one, was maybe the strongest.
Save for last.
that's why we've got to kill him now while he's a weak human or whatever is the way that Pretos would think.
I don't think it works that way.
No, this is like the original Pokemon game. We're at the Snorlax. We gotta go around and do a.
No, this is the
go
8th
find the
gym. You're at
Hulk
Giovanni's gym. It's currently locked because you gotta go. Gonna go take down Team Rocket.
Oh damn! I keep forgetting about the soundboard.
I just
Yo.
discovered it.
Oh God.
That's how I have this.
Okay.